Oh, let's do this. Navi Koi.
How difficult will this be?
First game of the last
I
week
think it will be quite
of
difficult. I think
VFL.
again it comes down to like the
Stage
time
2.
that Koi have been able to
And
have
I've got
with this
multiple
roster. I think
players.
with more time they would have been able to, but Navi are just looking like a different beast right now.
Well, the fate of
Ruxic
3 teams
plus
hinges
Flyer.
on the result of this opening match of week 5.
I know
It's
Elite's
time
been
to
dropped.
bring out Navi and Koi and see who has what it takes to make it
Right,
all
here
the
we go.
way to playoffs.
Koi versus Navi. So, for those of you who don't know, what's riding on this game? Also, I've locked in an FPL team. Now, that doesn't mean it will be my final team, but it's pretty close. Is it a good idea to IGL Hero? It could be. It could be a terrible idea. I probably wouldn't do it myself, but it could be a good idea. Oh, the voices. Zenith!
What a blunder! What a whiff!
What a blunder. What a whiff. Thanks for the new Prime. What's a pub quiz? It's a quiz that happens at a pub. So, what's riding on this game? If Koi win, they are in playoffs, no matter what. No matter what happens, if Koi win, they are in playoffs. If Navi win, then they are in playoffs no matter what, and KC will be locked as the 4 seed. In terms of interesting things for the rest of the stage, Koi winning would be better, because then there would be something on the line for the Liquid KC game. So if Koi win, basically what happens is if Koi win, they're in the playoffs no matter what. Obviously, Navi would then be 2 and 3 as well. And KC, the thing is they lose a 3-way tie with both these teams. Okay, so in a 3-way tie, KC are the worst. So they would then need to beat Team Liquid. And then if they did beat Team Liquid, then Navi would lose their head-to-head with Koi. Because then they would be 3 and 2. So then it would be just these two teams on 2 wins, and obviously Koi beat them. So that's what's on the line. Icebox is our first map. Corrode is our second map. Navi liking to pick into Corrode. Considering it's an Icebox, I might stand up for this one. Can I do your FLP team? I'll put it in the Discord. What, like rate your FPL team? We're going to make that a part of this as well. Right, so I need Flyer to lock in, but I also need Ruxic to lock in. Koi going to make a movie out of Navi tonight. I don't even want to know what I don't even want to know what the assumption was there. Although I do know from the emojis you sent after it, but if Ruxic scores badly, it's my fault. I mean, you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong. So yeah, I got Ruxic in for this game. I've still got Flyer playing, so I also kind of need him to frag. A 2-1 would be good for me overall here. And then the second game, I actually don't have anyone playing. I know a lot of you got Fnatic players, but I actually don't have anyone. Hey, Leisure Roko, thanks for the 16 months. Can I read your VFL Zerastics? Where have you put this FPL team? Hey, Leisure Roko. It's the same here. I got you 809. You're 116. I do still have Mini Boo. Well, Zerastics didn't pay for it, so I'll do this quickly. Melsa's VFL, a Ruxic Kess. Verti. Backash. Jesus. Baroque. Who do NRG play? Crew. Ah, that's alright. Aves. Who do KC play? Liquid. Woof. Valen. Good. Well, they play C9. That might not be that good. Grabinho, I'm pretty sure plays against Heretics. That's pretty rough. Cass. We've got Kiko, Ruxic, IGL. Melser on the bench. Melser riding that bench. I would give that a 6 out of 10. It could, I mean, a lot comes down to this game. If Ruxic does what he does in the last couple, I will take a look at it, Zenith.
6,472.
I will, when we get to halftime, I'll do all
on
of
my
this.
VFL team.
But wait, well, halftime or after the map. But I will. But we are about to go into a game that does actually matter.
To concentrate, because this is a big game here today in Berlin. We could be seeing Movistar Koi after a shaky start to the season actually lock in playoffs, and the sky's the limit from there, but it's NAVI who's standing their way.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like all logic points to Na'Vi in this series. I think you go into the veto, and the map choice of Koi is one of Na'Vi's best.
This is a big game. This is
they're one of the only teams sort of really playing
this is
Corrode.
arguably the most important EMEA game, I would say,
Go into
in
Ascent,
terms
which
of
historically has been
playoff
Na'Vi's
implications.
probably best map of all time. So there's a lot to prove for Koi coming into this, but I do also quite like the idea of just everything going a little bit mental at the end. So let's go Koi.
What the fuck
Well,
are
this
we
will definitely
cooking
be
here?
the series for it.
Well,
Movistar
they're
Koi
running into a 4-stack.
already picking up the pace. They move directly towards the A side through mid, but it's a crunch from
Because
NAVI. They find 2 before a few more go back in the other direction. And okay, we're back to even footing, but they need the spike. They'll grab it. Another pick on the way.
My
but
goat
Emilio
gets a kill,
goes
but now
down.
you've saved all
Damage done
yourself
to
off
Batty
from
G.
going that back.
And it may be Monster we look to bring this one across the finish line.
Hero, he's going to get that little bit of information, spot the cross, and now look to try and block them as they make their way through. Faking it out to give Ruxic the space, but he's not been able to find the kill. Monster already getting past the spike. Very important. It gives the space back in the other direction, and that's exactly where Batty G has gone.
Nice play,
Batty
Koi.
already made that read. They were hoping to find the pick, and with that found, it's Hero.
I mean, it's a strange pistol.
1 versus 2.
It's a very,
5
very
HP on
strange
Viper,
pistol,
like
it
we
must be
but
said.
The value found with
5 people running up mid.
The post plant, no utility to work around. They know exactly where Hero's coming from. Batty's going to play, ooh, maybe not play time. I think he's going to go for that long wrap around through mid. Nah, he's going to play up on the belt, and he's not needed anyways. Monster's there to shut Hero down.
A very, very strange round, but a nice pivot in the 2v2, I suppose.
As it's been mentioned on the desk and here as well, this is a very good map for Na'Vi. Changing up the composition
I don't ever remember seeing Sage Wall.
And I'll say I like it, like bringing the Jet into play.
Especially considering that they...
over the last couple of weeks.
I mean...
This pistol's so dumb.
Let's go!
Dumbest pistol you ever called.
I mean, it is a very dumb pistol.
They've ever called. I think people might have a few arguments with that, but we'll wait and see. Maybe later in the series.
I mean, they also... It's about as bad as it can be as well. There was 4 people already here. There was already 4 people just chilling on A, like... It really shouldn't have worked, because not only did they tell them, like, hey, we're going A, there was also 4 people already here, so, like, they're trying to, you know, stop people from rotating behind them, but...
Already, the B side is being taken by Movistar Koi.
Now, NAVI can still make playoffs if Koi win. Do not be a NAVI fan. In fact, NAVI can't be the 4 seed, I'm pretty sure.
They'd be gambling on Liquid to do the work. At least a little bit of damage has been done. A couple of players lost along the way. Na'Vi won't be too unhappy
Pretty sure
with
Koi
that
can
one,
only
but
be
they will
the
now
4
be
seed.
looking to get back in to their buy.
Yeah, and I think the thing
Because
is,
again, Navi's record, I think, overall is... Well, actually, no, I think it depends on this map, doesn't it? Yes, it depends on this game. If this is a 2-0 to Koi, then I think they're the 3 seed and Navi is 4. If KC also lost. But if it was 2-1, I think Navi would be the... Because Navi beat KC 2-0.
Will start to feel the pressure. It was a close pistol round. But a stumble here will give
a
pretty
Navi wins this 13-1, correct? Karateka, you're already wrong.
But if they can come out here with a strong
start, it was a very convincing second round.
Question what we'll see in the series.
For sure. And Navi, if you look at their
For Navi to miss playoffs, they have to lose this game, and KC have to beat Liquid.
10-2 versus Apex in stage 2. Ruxic,
so long as Liquid beat KC, Navi make playoffs.
Stance. Taking that initial fight clean.
Or obviously they just win.
Though, that man advantage is kept in the end.
It's a great early fight for Movistar Koi as they keep weapons in their hands, but now much more difficult. The reinforcements are here, the wall's broken, the spike is down on the floor. And planting this now is going to have a lot of difficulty to it. Utility that can be fired through, and of course, plenty of guns swinging on that angle. Monster tries for the cover, but it is not to be. Hero with a clean double, and the round for Navi.
Quite a big fly for BFL. Well, he did frag in the first couple of weeks.
Especially
Hello!
with that first fight being an
How's it
immediate
going?
trade. I was a little bit worried.
That
this
actually was
could
cinema, that
quickly snowball
rematch.
into something a little bit more.
Same.
It was, bro.
In the
I'm
end,
still
it's
thinking
a
about it. It
very
was fucking
clean and
sick.
comfortable
It was
round.
amazing.
I
Anime
think the
music
players
type
that you're
Because I was
looking
literally
at,
saying, like, oh,
Alexis,
24
Hero,
seconds
Ruxic,
left,
they're
I've just got to
three
get the
that
ball.
have been
Yeah,
fantastic over
but
the
I knew,
last
I
few
knew.
weeks for
I knew
Navi.
sometimes you get the
They're
ball,
already online.
and sometimes
That's
you
a
lose the
good
ball.
sign.
Not you,
Oh,
but
it's
you
a
know,
great sign.
people.
And then as if he scored in the last second. And then as if we lost.
They had a sheriff in the round, so it's not even a
Yeah.
rifle loss. They pick it
That
up. They're
happens.
still armed to the teeth.
If you didn't
They've
see
got
that
a good
game in
amount of
rematch
control
earlier, it
towards
was
the B
insane.
site. They've
It
got
was
the
a
Sage Wall for plant.
5-4
They're pretty close
loss.
to res too. Like
Where
that
we
round
scored
could've
with
been
2
very
seconds to
difficult
go.
for Navi, and instead they recover nicely. Coming into this round, the
4-1
tank does
down,
have
I
his
think.
res online. Batty G not that far away from a pit. This could definitely become a pretty hairy round. Navi still with a lot of credits to bounce back on. They've got a foothold. They just need to start climbing from here.
Yeah, one off the Hunter's Fury now with the all being picked up. Alexic still in a similar
Again,
position
they've
to
kind of
last
ran
round.
into a
and
stack
Ruxic
here. Will they go
confident
back? I
in
mean,
the
how do
cover
you
of
get
his
out?
teammate. The snakebite hasn't landed
Maybe you don't.
properly, and
Maybe you
because
just
of that,
send Filu in.
Filu is able to find the opener.
You have
Once
res
again,
here.
the trade is almost immediate. There was a heal available for Hero, but now Angel's the one under pressure.
Oh, there you
They've
go.
managed to sneak a couple
Now
of
they just
players
need to
up.
get
and because
across
of that,
mid.
well, his Hunter's Fury
Keep
is
your eye
online,
on
but
Hero
unfortunately,
here.
he's
Done a
dead.
good job.
Oh, Hero's taking the space. It catches them on the way back. That's the numbers back to even.
I mean, lucky that
Really
tank
valuable
lived, to
kill
be
for
honest.
Navi because they're not going to be able to contest this A-site
The
plant.
Fly could get some
They
kills,
have
that
to
would
give it
also
up.
be
They
good.
have to play for the retake.
30 seconds
I
left.
think that you got to go for
Grabbing that pick makes that a lot easier to do.
Maybe
Grouping up, moving as a unit, no ultis on
I
the
think
players
this
for
one's actually
the
better in
defensive
these kind of
side to try
spots,
to
even
fight
if you
their way
don't wanna
back
go for
through.
deep
Limited utility as well, but they've got that wall. That could help them get the defuse, and that's why you see Koi playing that little bit more aggressive. They haven't gone back to main. They're not playing a deep post plant. They're staying aggressive, wanting to fight for this space. It's the tank, it's Batty G, they're the ones on site, and they're hard to deal with. Monster with the cover from Pipes.
Nicely
and
done
it's
by
a
Koi.
beautiful
A nice,
post plant
nice
coming
decent
out of
round. Big
Movistar
kill for
Koi.
Filu on the B
He's had
side.
a stellar start. It was obviously the guy that won them.
Koi-
the
if
pistol,
Koi
the
win
guy
this
that
game, they make
closes out
playoffs.
this round as
No
well.
matter
You
what else
mentioned
happens.
Monster as a man
This is
who
simply win and you are in
we've
playoffs.
already seen has the ability from being in that sort of tier 1 level before, not in the franchise, but then also having a stellar showing in the tier 2.
Just keep the
The
rounds
fact that he's
rolling, this is
already
good. Okay,
6-1. And as I said, I think both these teams, at least going off history, have been doing quite well in that defensive side.
Beautiful.
How does it affect KC?
lineup
If you're a
there, the
KC
Nano
fan,
Swarm.
you want Navi to win. If Navi win, then KC are
Realistically,
guaranteed
the tank is going
playoffs.
to be proud of. I think he might have ran over that in the scrims earlier on today. Gives you good control over your own spawn. Textbook. Great play by Alexic. He's
Maybe
deep
just
over
not
by the
checking the
gate.
angle.
Gets
That is
wood,
a
gets out with
resable
the dash
body.
as well. And considering they
Definitely,
come in with one
bodies
weakness,
go.
that's all they
That's
need.
probably worth a res.
Hello. I was going to say that the
Although now
Nano
you're in a
definitely wouldn't have
3v5,
denied
maybe it
somebody
gets a bit worse.
getting aggressive like that.
No. Well, it wouldn't have denied it. Why? I mean, that's as intended, no? What were you envisioning, Tom?
Maybe them trying to deny the orb?
Oh, that's stupid. No.
Okay, sorry.
There's a
My
reason
bad.
you're not a coach, Tom.
That is true.
Put the coach's cap away.
We'll get Mini,
game
come on,
volume
get
up?
up here.
I
You can
already thought it was
explain
quite
that.
high.
This
to
is
me.
important map control. That's all you need to know.
Oh dear. He's going to beat you up. I hope you know that. He's definitely bigger than you, as most people are. Nonetheless, it's already not looking great for Movistar Koi. Two players
Ruxic,
down.
please drop
Viper's
loads
picked on.
today. Finally
Something on the
got
clock,
you
put on
in
your
the
wrist to
round.
watch
And
the
maybe able
time.
to
30
at least get
seconds
one of the
left.
players back on the way. But the problem is, the second they do
That'll be
that,
fine, don't
the
worry.
plan is revealed. And they only
Yeah.
have 25 seconds
Yeah,
here to
res,
play with. Two
wall up.
players ready and waiting. Okay, at least the Hunter's
Wall
Fury has
down.
already been utilized, but then the spam onto Batty G, sublime.
Yeah, but if
And this
Ruxic
is
gets
the
a 4K,
Ruxic
it's good for
that
my
we were
BFL.
talking about. A guy who's been unstoppable so far. They are going to be able to get the plant in, or at
Well,
least
there's Flyer.
it's going to be pressure put on. It's not
There's
quite
Ruxic
enough.
with a 4K,
And in
so
the
that's
end, the
kinda all I
cleanup,
need.
once again, looks fairly easy for Navi.
Yeah, and having that wall broken, as soon as it's planted, I mean, there's only one place you can go
He
to.
could have slowed the rotation, though, with that Nano Swarm.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
never actually
you
popped
activate
it.
this and it gets in the back of their mind, you know? Oh, is there someone on this side? What's that for? A misplay. But we'll overlook it. We'll forgive it.
Maybe next.
Spike planted. One
Yeah,
spike
hopefully they
planted.
remember to use it
One
next time.
enemy
But
remaining.
nice response by Navi. Again, they concede that space. They don't play too aggressive.
It's
When
a
they
plus
give
one early, and
opportunities,
it's
there's 2 or 3
a
players
Nico for
swinging in.
Koi
And I think this
as
is a
well. That's
return to
kinda
form
rough.
that we looked to last week.
So
where
Filu just kinda
the
doing his
fundamentals
classic
were all over the
Filu.
place, man. 5v4s against Sheriffs. Angels in the middle of mid.
You know, just not
Doesn't know
checking
what he's doing
corners,
on
but-
Sunset. He looked lost. Now, it looks like a much more well-oiled machine. Oh my God, man!
Jesus.
I'm trying.
Jesus, Jesus,
I'm trying.
Jesus,
That's the lineup.
Jesus.
They've worked on them over the last couple of weeks. You can tell.
What a monster. What a. Nonetheless, it is going to be 4 Stingers, a Viper's Pit, a lot of potential available for this round if they can get into the post plant. There is still the lockdown available though. That will make this quite a
pit
bit more
here? Batty's
awkward.
the
So
one
it'll
guy
be
who has a
interested to see if they
sheriff,
do
which
use that Viper's Pit,
doesn't
where
seem
it's going
ideal.
to be placed.
Problem is, if you pit, they just lock down.
Great round for it, but
no,
Batty
okay.
G's gone down.
mind.
He has been.
Get owned.
Look at where he fell. That is a nasty spam that came through, and I mean, you can't fault him for that. He's just stood in the wrong place at the wrong
Oh,
time.
sorry, the
with
ads
no
at the
way to
start.
know
Yeah,
the traffic that was
that's
coming
my
his
bad.
way.
Well, actually, it's not my
Gets
bad.
completely deleted. Deep play by Filu. Okay, lockdown destroyed, but they need to deal with the diffuser with the wall up. That means boots on the ground. They've got to rush in. Bobby Starkoi, they've let it slip. Navi managed to defuse anyways. I like the play, getting in there, destroying the lockdown, buying that bit of time. But the thing is, with the wall down, Navi had numbers on site. There's no need for them to come off the defuse.
Also the weapons.
Oh, now there was no need. I'm trying to be nice, man. I'm working on myself.
No, they were expecting
That's
it.
a wonderful. Look at this. He has the pit out and just boom right through the wall. Juicy.
I think not
an
using the
outlaw
pit might be
player's
good for that. Well, then
dream.
again, they could have traded a pit for a lockdown there, which
Everyone else is
pretty
nightmare.
good.
3-3. Alexic, Rooksic definitely seemed like they had to play, but that was a low
There you go.
buy.
There we go.
Lineups
Beautiful. Beautiful.
seem to have worked this time.
Yes.
That
Is
does
that
deny
dark?
the additional space already. In fact, the Hunter's Fury managing to take out Angel still, though. Alexic was trying to play
Angel
in front
just
of that
accepting
Viper
death there.
screen. Didn't find anything off the back of it. He's waiting for it to fade to potentially get another bite of the cherry,
it.
but under some serious pressure, and Filu
Good
will
angle by
put him
Monsido.
down.
I can see that.
And nicely done. And here's the pit. An even better round to have it used in, whether by choice or not. A deep play by Filu. Okay, now the pit might not have even been needed. It's a 4 versus 2 with that pick from Rooksic. Shao
I mean,
going
this
in.
should be a
No one's
defensive res
covering
round.
the
Oh,
planter.
no.
And the time's
Now
gone
you
down.
def-
You gotta
no,
play
you-
deep inside that pit, but okay,
you don't.
it's a stumble, but it won't be a fumble.
Rooksic
Unless
lived
Shao
there.
can make a big play happen.
Oh, what
They're
is it?
giving
Now
him
you
picks
res, I
outside
think.
the pit. It's unnecessary, and now there's a res that can be used. It will be used. They come out of the
Good
wall,
play.
but that's
Nice,
going to
get
be the
fired
end of it
still.
all. Movistar Koi.
For both
They
Navi
stabilized in
and
the
Koi
end, but
to
that was a little
advance.
bit shaky
Koi
from what
need
looked
to
like a
win,
guaranteed
and
round.
then KC lose to Liquid,
Job.
and both of them will make
Was
playoffs.
done in the end. The denial of that initial pressure definitely help out with it, like getting that 2-man advantage almost off the rip,
One enemy remaining.
being able to clean things up,
It's not
especially
good.
with the res
Nice.
ended up being used. A back and
Will
forth
Navi
exit,
be
I
full
don't
seed?
think
The
is a bad
seeding would
spot for
depend on the
Movistar
score.
Koi to be in,
If
especially
Koi
when,
win 2-0,
again,
then
it's been
I
those
think
defensive.
Navi would be the 2 seed. And if... Or would it come down to rounds at that point? I don't know. If it's 2-1, then Navi are the 3rd seed. I know that. That's for sure. I think it might come down to rounds at that point. Because Navi beat KC 2-0, but KC beat Koi 2-1. And then this is obviously the 3rd result. So if this is 2-1 to Koi, then Navi will have won 3 maps and lost 2. So they'll definitely be the 3 seed if it's a 2-1. But I think if it's a 2-0, then Navi would be 2-2, and Koi would be... Oh no, Koi would be 3-2. Oh no, so it doesn't come down to rounds. If it's a 2-0, Navi are 4th seed. If you're a KC fan, you're rooting for Navi. Although, again, it's a bit weird because if Navi win, then KC are locked into a 4 seed, so they'd be starting in the lowers, which obviously isn't great. The way that KC get the 3rd seed is Koi win and then KC win.
From Alexic. This is where
Oh.
things get exciting.
Switch
Benching
up to now
Elite a good
place
move?
Rooksic
I mean, I guess we'll find out. I mean, he wasn't
from
playing
the A
great,
side
but
of the map.
it
and
stinks
allow
of a bit
that
of
sort
desperation, doesn't
defensive
it?
aggression. It almost seems like more of a bait and switch. Shao taking deep control, and then the
How does
cross
KC
being
make it
held,
with
but
Koi winning? Win.
It seems
Win
like
themselves.
Movistar Koi have
Koi win and then
taken
they
in
win.
that age-old strategy of repeatedly pressuring the A side. It's something that I still feel like a lot of teams struggle on this side
they are
of the
playing
map,
team
especially if they can't dominate early control.
And they did just bench a
At
play.
least for now, Movistar Koi taking things a lot slower, patient in fact.
Oh no, optimistic
don't mind
Panda.
it.
If
They're
Koi win,
clearly
then they're in
expecting
playoffs, no matter
some
what.
kind of aggression out of NAVI.
Doesn't matter the
They'll
score,
get a
doesn't
pin
matter
out
any
on
of the
A
results.
instead.
Koi win, they
Just
are in
stalling out the
playoffs.
round. That's not bad. The only thing is, with a lockdown in play for Monster, that space could be fought for on the other side. You'll have a safe enough retreat though towards
Team
top
that could
side.
already a
Position
first
is
seed,
put
this
in from
game
pretty standard A side
doesn't mean
Viper's
much
bid.
to them. I mean,
But
there's
it
a champ
allows this
point
stack
still.
to stay deep in the round towards B.
Good man.
Lockdown used on A,
Wait
but
till
Koi
it
are
is
faking it
benched.
out. They're using
Will I
the wall
get
to
their
creep up, but it's going to
replacements
drop a little
points?
bit too early.
I mean,
And
if I
Alexic's
knew
able to
where
find one. Now
Illumi
they've got
was,
an idea. The spike is coming this way.
I would say
the hits
yes,
on
but I
B,
don't
and the
know where
rotates,
Illumi
they
is.
were on the way to the A side.
So I don't
They'll
know.
now
They
come
went
back
for a
in
killjoy
before that
lockdown
spike
fake,
is
my least
anywhere near being
favorite
planted.
ult round.
There's 3 players here.
Do you know
There's
why?
15 seconds to get that plant in.
There's no point.
NAVI with the wall going down, they've got a lot of fights on their hands. Picks going
Did
their
get it
way.
down.
This round has crumbled.
Monster did
Monster's
win
fine,
that fight.
though.
What are
Could be a
Koi
problem.
doing?
It gives a little bit of space, but the next fight by
Yeah, they
far
ran a
is not
Killjoy
won, and now he
lockdown
needs to get
fake
back in.
round,
They know roughly
which-
where he's coming from. In fact, Angel knows
You might not know
exactly
this,
where
but
he's
actually,
coming from.
when
A
you
third
Killjoy
kill on the
ult,
round, and even
generally
getting
the
the
other
defusal
team
for the
stays
ultimate as
outside
well.
the Killjoy ult.
Like it was in the last few.
And
The
so,
second NAVI
when you
seems
run
to
a
be
Killjoy ult
winning,
as
it's
a
very
fake,
Yeah, I mean, that looked like a Nat Geo documentary,
it's
man.
not
Like, the
likely
tank
to
gets
work, because
separated
eventually you're
from
going to
the
have to
pack
show your
and they are
hand, and
just
they're not
on
going to
it
be inside that
immediately.
circle anyway.
That's what loses the round.
Yep.
Because it's
So
not
they're
just
going to be
the pick on
fast
the
to
tank,
rotate.
it's the spike.
Anyway.
It's an immediate
So that's why it
rotation
doesn't
from
make
the
any
rest of the
sense.
team towards this site. Your toxins go down because they've
I love
just been
KJ
used. You
taking,
don't
but
have a
you
lot to
have to
work with.
sacrifice
And
one
now
guy.
you're planting
Like,
in
one
the
guy
open,
has
one
to make
player
some
removed from the
noise, you
situation
know?
by Alexic, and that
Like
great
Jet
deep
with a
aggression being
Killjoy
held.
fake?
One player
Fucking
removed by
lit.
having the
Cinema
plant,
even.
and the rest of NAVI just
See,
swing in
the
all
only
the
good
fights.
time I think to run a Killjoy
also
ult
had a
fake
lurker
is when
too,
you
so
Killjoy
not a
ult
lot to
and
really
they
go
have
for.
Solo,
Okay.
and
On
you
that
know
side.
that they'll destroy it.
Pace change, and only Shao on this
And
side.
that might convince
Are
them that
you
you're...
Peek in
Wow.
and they lose the battle to a classic.
Wow.
Fair enough. He survived the Blade Storm.
Increase Shio? I
Goes
actually
down
cannot.
to
He's
Oh,
actually
free
on
gun.
max 200
Alexic,
volume.
though, is going to try and fill in the
He is
space.
just a
It's
quiet little
man
mess.
advantage that you didn't really want to lose because there wasn't a lot
Guys,
on the
come
other
on.
side. Nice shot, though, from Alexic.
Really?
Oh, Angel coming in to try and help clean up the mess. Hero there as
They
well.
can't wait till the
This
next
is
cycle of the
looking
Viper Wall?
a
Oh
lot
wait, did she get
safer
picked?
now.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
why did you
Alexic
down on sight, no?
stabilizing, grabbing a pick. Hero coming in for a triple
Just
there to close out the round.
Don't think.
Gorgeous work, and again, it's just this
No, I need to
moment
say
for
it,
NAVI
man,
where
'cause it's week
they make
5,
a
now,
mistake
like, all the-
early. That's a fight that shouldn't have been lost
It's
by
time to
Shao.
think, you know what I'm saying?
Look how much time he has to adjust. A classic then coming in.
You're
for
also
no
quite
round.
quiet today. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Am I
that was
actually?
me in ranked last night. But then Alexic's there to
Hello.
save the day. Hero gets in
It
with
sounds
the
the
Side
same.
chaos,
wager.
with the nano that he activated as well,
Sounds the
causing
same.
issues for those players. This guy jumping all
might
over
just
the
be my
place.
voice. I've been
It
up for a
looks
long
easy
time.
From his perspective. Very nicely done.
I never usually get to watch Pacific live.
Now, the last 4 of 5
It's
rounds
fine,
have
it's
gone
fine,
the way
it's
of Navi.
Yo, well, I'll figure it out. I'll just turn the game down.
See if Movistar Koi have
It's
a
peaceful for your
response.
ears then, no? I'm not
The
screaming your
ults,
head
though,
off.
starting to build up.
Actually, yeah, if you could just shout the whole time.
Mostly for the side of Navi, having that Hunter's Fury available, having the lockdown as well. Ruxic was mentioned on the desk at times, picking up the
They
operator.
got Rez again.
He was solo
Week
for a
5
moment.
Navi are the
Now
scariest
has an
version.
alarm bot to keep him
Statistically
company,
speaking,
and
from
Benji
that.
has won
Yeah,
that
you
fight.
are the best rifler in the world.
Hero once again
Get
is
off
the
the
lone
fucking
defender,
up.
Don't.
but it's
Get
whether
off
or
that
not they
fucking
actually
up.
put the pressure on him here. And wonder maybe if Angel will start a rotation as a potential plant denial.
Yeah, it looked like Ruxic got caught off because that was a great bait. Put down the alarm
That's
bot
5
right
and
away.
8.
Of course they're going to
I
take
really miss
space, but he
Navi's
didn't think
omen
they
on
were
this
gonna
map.
do that.
I still
Hunter's
think that,
Fury
like,
in. It's caught a
I
tag.
guess Alexic's like a
Won't
Jet 1 trick,
end up
but
finishing anyone off, and with the rotation from
I wish
Angel,
he had the
has to be very
adaptability. If
careful.
that shit zooms
There's
in
still
one
a
more
player still
time,
here
I'm
in mid, but they know that. They've heard
coming
the
over to
beacon.
EMEA.
The turret's still online. Alexic
I've got bad
knows
news
it.
for
They
you.
know
It's
the
a
monster's
Mitch
on mid.
cast.
Angel doesn't need to fight. There's
Oh,
a flank
shit.
coming in, but Alexic will still pick up the pieces. Unfortunately, without that being a clean pick, Movistar Koi still have the advantage.
Wait,
With a
it's
pick
1-3.
being
Can they
found
qual
here,
if they win
The
this?
tank will be
Yeah,
easily able
they
to
guarantee
grab
playoffs
that res
if they
if they lose a player.
Holy shit, this is intense.
Maybe not looking likely at
All of
this
a sudden,
stage.
I'm reinvigorated with energy.
Fight's going the way of Koi. An
Ew.
unorthodox position to plant
That
in,
is
although
a
Electric's still
fucking
standing.
terrible swing.
I don't blame Natang for bringing back another friend, because this guy has been fragging 13 and 4 right now, trying to bait them into a fight, trying to give someone
Ah,
a
rip.
reason to peek him, and he's done that, but at this stage, just far too low. It's Flyer to close things out, and it will level things up again, 5-5.
Yeah, it's that fight there, and this one. Ruxic has the bait, the player's pulled out, but he's not on the scope. Can't react in time. Angel gets a little greedy, seizes someone mid, goes in to try to combine with Alexic. All he had to do there was keep the eyes on him. Instead, he goes wide for the fight, and the aim doesn't match up. He doesn't win the duel. We're back to 5 versus 5 in terms of rounds.
5-5.
And at this point, when you're
Also both. Philo
And
attacking
at this
up.
point, with all the credits put in, this could be the last kind of even fight that we have in this half. A 7-5 possible.
Are you excited for the second
whoever,
game?
or probable
Fnatic
perhaps,
versus Apex?
for whoever takes this across the line.
Yeah, so I can catch up in VFL points. Absolutely.
Who have you got?
I've got Kayak and Mulsey.
You think Mulsey is catching you up in
A
points?
lot of these rounds very slow, trying to figure out the game.
I'd be
No,
worried
I
that
haven't
Mulsey might be
subbed
giving you
off.
minus points.
I know. I subbed off Mulsey and Prize. I just have like
much more
Karen
passive
sitting there on vacation
this B side
on my
of the
starting
map.
roster because I missed week 4. I missed week 4 and now Karen's just sitting there part of the squad.
Although
It's fucked.
relatively open. The
Hopefully
turret
next
was
year,
holding onto that
one
cross,
region
but now
doesn't
it's been
troll.
dissipated, and so is the alarm
Well,
bot.
here's my thing,
Leaves
right?
a lot of gaps to
Instead of
fight,
giving
but
us 2
felt like Xiao again, in a
transfers
position
every
where
week,
he has
give
the
us
drop
like
on the opponent, but
2
just doesn't
transfer
win the fight.
tokens every week.
And the Yumpy corner.
Did save over?
Remember the play he made there? It was
Yeah,
last
so if we
stage.
don't transfer that
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
like
yeah.
we can do a mass
That'll be
transfer.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
against it.
matching up.
It's just it would require more
Well,
more
to that
coding.
point, not even close.
No.
Put the
Night and day.
mods to work.
Night and day, and it's
What are you paying them for?
it's looking like the
I'm
lights
not
are
paying.
going out on Navi at least to start this
shit.
round, but
What are you not even paying them for?
Already
Just
fight
put them
back.
to more
Got
work.
their lockdown, but there's a counter, man. You got Flya still drawing breath. Ah, but Fatty G's not. Flank now open. Repeat goes in. Alexic misses his shot. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. But this is the moment where pressure can be put on. In goes the dive and the classic in
Oh,
for Alexic.
no.
The lockdown isn't destroyed. This round, it's already done. Monster's trapped in a corner. The defuse is about to be tapped, and he's going to take them all down. 5 bullets, 4 opponents.
no.
He will get the first, but that's all she wrote.
It's a bit of an unfortunate one. Like, I think Alexic, again, lights out. 15 and 6, running away with the game. And his flank was everything. But even still, I was a little bit surprised by Filu's move, because if you're going to use the Hunter's Fury to destroy it, him swinging, it feels like such a risk. I guess maybe he was expecting them to be dodging
a
the
good
Hunter's
play
Fury,
by
but I think he
Alex,
just went a
but it
little bit
is
too early. And that makes it very easy for the Na'Vi players to take him out. Oh, even a little bit of frustration starting to slip in for Flyer.
I think the other thing is, though, for Flya, like, you
They
have to
would've lost
repeat that
anyway.
up there as much of a death sentence as it is, because if you know the lockdown's coming, you pop that Hunter's Fury, he's going to do exactly what he did. Dash up behind you. You either have to cancel and, leave your teammates for dead, or get shot in the back, as he did.
Yeah.
And it ends up not destroying it anyway, so
Neither.
he was in an awful position. And I think, he made the best choice he could to try to deal with that target right away. Doesn't work. Now the economy's shaky. The tank comes in with just a pistol to play with. No big ultimates to really help them out except the lockdown. And with Angel not having Hunter's Fury,
You ever play,
that
stealth
could actually
games?
be something that gets them onto a side.
Played
Then
Assassin's
they've
Creed
got to hold
before.
on from there.
Does that count?
Oh, yeah, they've put some
It does. It
early
actually
pressure
does.
over
Very
onto
relevant.
B,
What are your thoughts on
trying
Hitman?
to bait out some utility.
Why are you obsessed with Hitman? I thought you were playing it.
I'll say from the Na'Vi side,
Bro, it is
hasn't really
good.
worked. There's still 3
I never
players.
said it
I used to
wasn't.
play it as a
One of them
kid.
holding deep with that operator as well.
The what?
I never said it wasn't a good
Angel's
game.
going to be the one waiting.
I'm
It
sure
was
it's
on
very
sale.
good.
That's why I bought it.
Contact.
It was like on a disgusting level of a sale.
Right now, though, there's the lockdown.
Was that break?
He's just going to
What?
fire in the
Nope,
shock dart
Angel
to at least
just
try
a
and chip
warning,
away at
a
someone
warning
else, but
shot.
they should be
What
falling
the
back
fuck?
here.
They'll get out, but Alexic
Oh,
stays.
dear.
Hello?
He's got an angle.
My man
Small
just,
corner to stay
dear.
inside. If Bladestorm popped,
my
he
man
gets
just
one.
fucking,
The
he's
dash back
just,
behind cover. Teammates coming in to help out. He's up
sometimes I
top.
wonder how many
Trying
brain
to
cells
stop that plant, and he has for now.
activate in his head when he
They're
makes those
causing
kind of
problems.
waves.
Look at that reposition. Up and
Dude,
in,
what
it's
is
a
going
freebie.
on?
And now the
Oh
Bladestorm
my God.
keeps it going. That's a
Yes, Ruxic.
wonderful round from
Yes,
Alexic
Ruxic, let's go.
again. This guy's been lighting up the kill feed in almost
Yeah,
every
Alexic is
round.
kinda fun.
Certainly every round Navi have won.
He
Yeah,
is
he's been
destroying them.
fantastic, but it's still
If you missed
just
Pacific
about
earlier,
enough
by the
for
way,
Na'Vi to get that
Talon
half
beat
over the
Nongshim
line.
2-0,
It'll
and
be
then
7-5
T1 closed
as
out
they will
against
be heading
RRQ.
in with the lead, and of
where
course,
both
for
teams
Movistar
had no
Koi, the
idea what
victory
ults
here is
did.
everything. They need to turn it around after the break.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Spoilers? Oh. Well, I mean, you should have got that when I said if you missed Pacific earlier. I mean, fucking just use your ears, man. You know what I mean? Also, don't miss it. It's the fucking playoffs. Watch it live. Grow up. Right, VFL themes. Well, I've got to do Sam's... Let's start with this. Let's do Sam's FPL team first. Oh, shit. Where are you? Is this you? Open link. Let's take a look at this. Right. Allison in goal. Kelleher on the bench. Why have you gone triple City?
Makes sense that Koi as Spanish, they just live in Spain without the S.
That isn't VFL, no. Right. I mean, Guardiola and Ain't Nori should play, to be fair. If you really want to go double City. This is a massive gamble of a team. And Jaya's fine. Palmer's fine. Gakpo is mostly fine. Ekatike, I think, is a risk. Mateta's fine. Clivert won't play in week 1. You might as well just get Semenyo, who is a better player anyway. As an FPL asset, they're kind of the same, but if you want to, you might as well just get Semenyo. Because Clivert, I don't think, will play. Or you could keep Clivert and just play Cucurella. I mean, I would just play Cucurella here, to be honest. I would say you can probably downgrade a keeper and spend that money elsewhere. Like, I would get Dubravka instead of Kelleher.
Alexiak staying in T2 for 4 years is impressive. A true disciple of Shiwa.
Oh shit, we're in.
And go and take it
Fuck.
so they can react.
Yeah, I would get rid of Kelleher. I would bring in Fabianski. Dubravka. They have the same mental in my head. And I'd probably change Marmouche to like Bruno or something.
Is this the rematch fantasy league?
Yeah, it is. That's rematch fantasy.
These shots for Alexei, well, asked if he was going to keep it off. They are not landing, and he is being hunted.
Double pistol for Koi.
Alexic somehow still alive. He has taken his fair share of scars.
But he's in a tough spot here, though.
The amount of brushes with death he's had so far. Still running about. Batty G here's
Batty's still alive
should be the end of him now. Reloading, walking up. There it is.
I mean,
the
he
pick
should die
foul.
now.
Brooks gets a chance to catch him off guard with the drop down. It's a jump scare for Batty, and he will be taken out. But it's onto Ruxick.
I mean, you are eating today, bro. Your guy is getting so many kills.
The last man standing. He's
Yeah,
got
he's
a share.
insane. Oh,
A
he's
shot
gonna
to the
die.
body by anything will do the job.
Oh
and
my
there
God.
we
Never mind,
go.
you guys sucks.
It's a little bit shaky. The Movistar Koi get it in the end.
That's utter madness. Like it
Yeah, what I was
should
trying
have
to sell
been a
you
very
is
comfortable and easy
you
round,
can make
but
like custom
there's
maps
still
or
always
like
those
speed run
moments of
maps in that
magic
game. You know what I'm
when
saying?
Ruxick
Like
is
in a
still
Hitman game.
standing
For Hitman? There's
Like
custom
me, you
maps in
and
Hitman.
Josh.
desperately low after the first one.
Yeah, it's like you
Jesus
can make
Christ.
literal custom like.
I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, that dart
It's
is
like that
it clears
position
anyone
of the
dashing in.
map.
It's actually not bad.
Like that's now the third different player we've seen with a piece of utility.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
I'm just saying,
Tom. I'm not
3-man
gonna say
races sounds pretty ecstatic. Sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah, it sounds great.
It's just not quite happy.
Right, the second round, I'll go back to
Pistol
your
for them as well.
FPL
Go
team.
back to their match versus Liquid, which
Yeah,
they won
I mean,
13-10,
personally, I don't
ended
think
up
double City.
losing
I don't think City's
both
defense will be that
pistols
good.
in that matchup,
Personally.
so getting them under their
I think
belt
Ain't Nori is
definitely
fine,
helped them out,
because
but
Ain't
also
Nori at least
kinda kept
attacks.
them
But
in
I
the
think
match.
you can
On the
probably.
other side of
I
things,
wouldn't advise going
maybe
double
a
City
bit of
defense.
a
But then again,
heavier
if you're a
second
City
round
fan, I don't know.
investment
Maybe
than what you'd
if you're a
normally
City
expect
fan,
to
go
see,
for
of
it. But
course,
also, if
having
you're a City fan, get Haaland. You also don't have one of
additional
Salah or
bit of
Haaland,
cash
which
from
I
the
think does
plant.
make it tough.
Is why you see all those sheriffs available, but obviously Koi definitely have to be careful. And look at the Koi side, Mitch. This is every single player investing into a rifle, so any players lost here is pretty expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Every little helps here for Navi. Every point of damage
How's the defensive points change?
will have its impact.
My backline has no
Movistar Koi, good read.
No Arsenal, no Liverpool to start. I
Rotate
will
towards
pick up
B
Arsenal
side.
defenders
Reveals
at
just
some
about to
point,
confirm.
but I just think the start of the season
There
will
we
be
go,
very
players there.
attacking. I
Pistols
think there'll be a
in
lot of
play.
goals at the
Rotation
start
on
of the
its way
season,
from Flyer.
and then it'll slow down
They're
as
locked out by a
we
wall
get
for
more and
now,
more
but
fixtures
there's no
essentially.
panic.
So I
They've got
I
the
think
delay.
going early
That'll swarm down, stops
away
the plan
from the
with the
premier
wall up, and when it
defenses
falls,
and just getting
very
like I've got
hard for
Milenkovic,
Navi to
which
take
might become
space.
Murillo. I haven't decided yet,
Now they've managed it.
but I'm
Now they're
thinking
gonna
of
get the
getting.
plant in by
I've
the
got
looks of things.
Tarkovsky in
Okay.
there.
This gets a little bit more complicated now.
Yeah, especially in a round where they only have pistols. Normally, you expect the utility to be enough.
Yeah, I
to
just
deny
like
it.
if the best teams had like
All
good
slowly
fixtures,
being
obviously I'd
broken
pick
and-
them, but
yeah,
so would
this
everyone.
definitely
So,
starts to make me a bit nervous, especially with
but
the Marshall in
whilst
hand
they
for
haven't got like
Alexic.
amazing, like
Never mind,
Arsenal and
maybe it's
Bulls,
the sheriff of
like you know,
Brooksik I should be worried
okay,
about.
Bournemouth at
Things out.
home,
The
yeah, they
top
might give a
gone.
clean sheet.
That means there's
But
no
then,
wall
like-
for the counter.
Oh, no.
Alexic now stepping up as well. This is starting to fall apart.
So close.
Only the one man standing, and look at that clock. It's already
Oh my
ticking.
God.
IG. He's doing an incredible job, Angel. Last
Doesn't
man
have time.
standing, but the time is already ticking. I don't
He
know if
has
he's going
it.
to have this one.
He has
No,
it.
he
It's going to be
doesn't.
desperately
He
close.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I think it's
He
already
does have
too
it.
far
He
gone.
has
It
it.
will
Oh,
be
fuck,
going
he doesn't
off.
have it.
It was a nice attempt by Batty G, but it's a pay save card thrifty for Navi.
But they got a little ahead of themselves there. 3v1, so little time left. One at a time, well spaced in timing. That round is guaranteed.
Shayo, this is
Instead,
the
it was
kind of stuff
risky.
you
It was
gotta
damn
be.
close.
You miss another dot.
But exactly, this is a round you come into
Wasn't
and
even
you,
a bonus.
we
I'll
talked
say again, I gotta
about
be what?
chip damage. We talked about
If you
one
want to,
leg, you focus
Shayo, if you want to be casting,
And
you
I
gotta
agree.
know
I-
that
no,
shit.
he's
You
spot
gotta
on
know
there.
exactly. In
No,
fact,
I
that would
have
be
to
the
just
most
commit.
impressive
Moment where
thing.
one
If
player
you could
going
get
out,
it exactly
stops the
spot
defuse, he
on
hadn't
each
even stopped
time.
it. One player go out,
If you
stop
just
the
spend the
defuse,
next
Actually,
3
again,
months just
round's already over.
looking at a
Mistake
spike,
made,
I know
the
what
thing's
it
over
is.
and
in the
over.
end, and that's a huge
I know what it is. I
round.
genuinely know what it
Look
is.
at the economy
Well, you
from
didn't
Movistar
there.
Koi.
If
They've
I
got
had
nothing
caster level
to invest
audio
into this
pumped
one.
into my ears,
Genuinely,
I
it
could
is-
hear it every time.
Better to
Okay.
just
And I would
No,
know
but I
if
want
it
you
was-
to get it to the
Like,
millisecond
you
correct.
drive,
You know.
what was it, 4
I can.
Bulldogs,
To the if I
an
can hear the
outlaw?
beeps, I can.
Sure,
1000%.
okay.
No, but I
It
want you to
wasn't
tell
safe,
us when
but
it's gonna go off. Like
that
how much
becomes
time will be
irrelevant.
left.
You spent every credit you have, and
How
you
much time is
didn't-
left?
but
I can do that too.
realistically, It should have been 3
To the
players
nearest tenth of a
surviving,
millisecond I
or
can.
at least 2.
Yeah.
Like that was them being a bit sloppy at the end in a round where they
Is
barely
that the
invested.
10th or the 1? Like the
Nonetheless,
first digit,
well,
not the
I was
second
gonna
one.
say they
I can make
started
the
This guy just
FPL
knows
league.
he's on your
Well, I can
VCT
make it
team,
right
bro.
now.
This is
to be
fucking
honest, if you want.
He started
insider
this game off
trading.
a little bit slower on the B side, but now 17 and 8. Yeah.
Structure guy's pretty good,
Correct
huh?
me if I'm wrong. I think he was 9 and
Yeah.
7 at one point. Maybe it was 7 and 5, but I think 9 and
Because the
7.
spike blows up.
So he's had a lot of kills either way.
Like, what is it? 11 to the
With not so
3/4
many
beeps or
deaths.
12 to the
Really?
Hold
3/4
on,
Yeah.
another
beeps?
4K? Another 4K for my goat? Plus
Now
1?
probably you just sit back.
No,
Who
no,
was
no.
it? Wait, was it Zarastic
Jackson
who
Skill.
IGL'd?
That they're up against.
Never mind,
Brooksik.
Alexis going
For him,
into.
the right choice is probably just go down to the spike. They already have 2 high-value ultimates
You're cheering for
online.
Brooksik while I'm
Step
sitting here with Angel.
towards the lockdown. Maybe it will help out, but that's much more situational on the defense than
Well,
it will
it's
be
looking good,
for Navi
to be
finding
honest.
like a point towards Hunter's
I might have
Fury. And how
underrated
way
the
Alexic's
IGL
playing,
Ruxic.
don't
He
let him
is
get played still.
maybe just the GOAT. Bro, come on.
Yeah.
Monster,
Don't let
do
him
us a
have gun.
favor.
Don't let him click the mouse.
That's a little
Don't let
harder
him
to
have a-
manage.
Boo!
But for Monster, he at least has control over where that orb goes, and he'll
Yeah.
take it with him. Ruxic goes down. It's the Outlaw lost. You know, guaranteeing the round by staying that little bit closer. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a chance he would have upgraded it, but I think still would have wanted to keep that online. Nonetheless,
One enemy
it is a
remaining.
very good economic position for Navi to be in right now. And yep, he was trying to survive.
rest in peace.
Chow, where was the res? Could have brought him back.
Oh yeah.
The economy.
Economy res on an Outlaw. Yeah. That would be a decision. Not a good one.
Well, 9-6. What was meant to be a good early start to this half for Movistar Koi
Now
has
their bias
turned
insane.
into a little bit of a nightmare. That's not bad though. Rooksik dead once
I
again.
mean, that's huge. You literally can't
This
hit beat
time,
unless he gets a res,
you'd
no?
expect him to
Okay,
be
never
brought
mind.
back, but while that's happening, Heroes also died. How has Alexa got hit? They must know, right? There's no way he got here with
They
nobody
don't know.
knowing.
They don't know.
What
but they
Oh
found
my
out.
god. Buddy G 6K? Here we
He's
go.
on for another.
6K?
Alexic down, a 3-piece, an ace. Won't even end the round. He needs more, and well, he might need more. Filu's lost control of back yellow. The B site now open for business. Chow still has the wall. They can get a relatively easy plant off.
They
But with
have
3 players here, from well, yeah, they might need the pit. That's so close.
So close.
Holes in the sleeves of Xiao's
I mean,
outfit.
surely you're
He's
not
getting
fucking
away
pistol
with the
switching there,
plant.
right?
Or so
Run out
I
of bullets,
thought.
didn't he?
Luckily, Monster and Flyer swinging up top.
Yeah, what does your
close
team
this
is
one
doing
out.
their
And
thing?
Movistar
I mean, it's still
Koi
one. Like
Put it down
breaking
to
the
the
wall
half
won
two.
them the round.
Very good round.
No,
Especially
100%,
from
100%. I just know.
from start to finish,
Committing.
being able
I'm
to
just being a
deny the
nitpicking
space,
little
the
bitch.
spam
It's
takes
all
out
good.
Rooksix.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I think he ends up
don't
killing off the
besmirch my
lurk
go
as well.
buddy
Like,
G.
most of the dangerous things
You're
in
right,
this
you're right, you're
round
right.
were eliminated very early on by Batty G. Wow. That Viper's Pit will still stand. The thing is, though, for Navi's economy, they're still in a very good position. You
Now, I
win
know that some
yourself
of you
a
had in the
second round,
tank,
and
and
it
he's
gives you a
4 and
huge
12.
boost.
So that's not going as well.
Well, 2-round gap. As you said, buy up for Navi. As we said last round, Viper's Pit online. Not going to be an easy one for Movistar Koi, and they don't have as much safety to fall back on. They do have a pit of their own, thanks to Batty G's previous round performance, and it looks like Rooksix.
You got Angel, he's on 1 point.
This B
He
site.
got 10 kills.
He's going to be here late with a drone already sent through. And I wonder if this is going to play out as a bait. Drone, Sova rotates back, then Rooksix able to go to fight out of Batty. Instead, it's just going to be a head-to-head duel. He's walking up. Batty's utility used to stop that push. And look at the rotation
they're all
coming through. They've
rotating,
left
man.
the A
Why?
site. They're expecting it to be a B hit. And Navi with this burst play on A, they're only going to have one man to deal with, and that's Filu.
He's not been lighting up the server like he was last week. Well, they definitely know that
Angel's just made a drop though.
somebody's here, because Angel has made more noise than you'd ever imagine. Nonetheless,
Oh,
he is going to be able to
using the
retrieve
Angel
out of
drop
space,
as
being
a
quickly
fake.
taken by Alexic, but
Also,
Filu has won that battle. The fact
sacrifice
is,
a
though,
player.
this is a ruse, but that ruse pushes the
Batty
right
G has
to the
her
hands
number
of
on B
Batty
now.
G, who in this defensive half has been sublime.
Yeah, everybody may have rotated
figured
off
it out
this
as
B
well.
site, but they left Batty G behind, and he has been enough. The snake
Yeah,
bite
it's
down
done,
10
surely.
seconds. Hero finds one, but he's now gone. No cover. Xiao's all alone, and he won't get away
Batty's
with
been
anything.
destroying
It's
them here on B.
another 3K from Batty G. This guy has got an iron grip.
How's Navi
over
looking?
the B
I mean,
site,
Alexic has
and
had a good
Navi
game.
just
Rooksix
cannot
had a
shake
good
their
game.
way out of it.
But
They
then
pushed and pulled
they've been
the map,
destroyed by
but
Batty G
all
here
it
on
took
B a
was
couple
one
times
man
in a
in
row.
position.
He missed the
Ruse on that
fuck.
side.
Come on now.
Dude, there's just no
You're
way.
trying to get it out of me, Mal, but you're not going to. You're not going to. I'll bite my tongue.
That was Hero, so I forgive him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Guys, I told you, you cannot enter me!
He did tell them. I heard him.
Yeah,
I
to be
heard him
honest,
last
he
round, he
told,
said it.
like, he told them and then he backed
He
it
did
up.
tell
He
them.
sounds like one of those
Really been
COD like
particularly mad at it.
announcers.
9-8.
I think
Now
he
the
sounds
aggressive
like
play.
if you were Polish,
Did he do it
I
again?
kind of want to
I
just see
think-
Navi send it into the A site. I feel like it's
think
always
that's what
been
you
the
would
site
tell
where
them.
you can get into
If you
those
were Polish.
If I was-
fast
if I-
sports retakes
if I
for
was
the
Polish?
Viper's Pit,
Mm.
even just some of the individual
I actually
brilliance
agree
they have,
hardcore.
high expectations.
It literally sounds like we
That's
did
a
lose
great start for
Alpha!
Flyer.
Get
Getting
back
rid
to
of
B!
Alexic.
Need to get B!
Man who was meant to dive in, and while now Rooksix trying to lurk his way through mid, has been caught as well.
And as to be said, Movistar Koi's early fights are on the defense are working out really well. Maybe not the mid-round
no.
fights. Those have been up for grabs. And Navi here find two in return. Flyer
Nice shot.
walks through the wall.
oh my god, get a 4K.
And
I've also got
through
Flyer.
Navi's attack, leaving Xiao alone.
You're all in on
Man
Koi,
who's
bro. What the fuck?
Struggled on the
Oh my God,
clutches
one Navi,
compared to
one Koi.
any of his previous appearances
Oh, wait, I can't
within
even
the
read.
VCT circuit, within the Valorant circuit as well, going back to 21, a guy who's always been reliable.
Now if he plants, he gets
He
res.
has had his struggles. A
Just
1v3,
not-
the first
oh,
picked
Tom.
up, one away from a res. A plant will get it. That's
I mean,
why
he's at a
Movistar Koi
cross
are
to
playing
go
back.
to
They
the
don't want to
worst
give him
res
the
Yeah.
space
spot.
that
There's no
allows
way
him
he's
to bring
resing.
this back to a 2v2. Now they can fight it. They want to try to deny this res before it comes online. He's got a good read. He thinks Monster's wrapping.
Nice
He was
read.
right.
By Batty,
And he
yeah.
deals with him too, but
Yeah.
Batty G again, the savior of this round.
double swing.
Things going swimmingly when it's left into his hands.
I don't know about planting in that
A lot
spot.
of it started
When
off
surely
with
your
Flyer.
plan is to
Like,
res.
Flyer did fantastically well from a position that, again, it
Making
looked
yourself
like
having
they
to cross back
basically
and
had
stuff.
the round done within the first sort of 30 seconds or so.
To be fair, it was a
It's
nice
him
round by Flyer as
individually
well.
that has to almost turn it on its head when Navi find a way back into it.
Hello! You don't do anything in attacker! Wakey, wakey!
What the
This round,
fuck
this
is
round
going
is
on?
crucial, bro.
Let's not lose another eco,
Bro,
please. I'm begging.
This round is crucial. We take this round with brief. Nice. Bro, they want me dead. They want me dead.
Oh. Oh. It was a good final swing. Just Batty and Monster in that spot, always. Yeah, calmest VCT coach. Okay, now we take a timeout. I mean, it looked like they were in control of the game after winning that second round, to be honest, and now... Yeah, Batty's just gone fucking crazy in this half. And now we're back to even.
No comment. I'm working on myself here, Tom. But
that's crazy. They have a
one thing I'll say
positive
is now
record
coming
against
out of
Heretics.
this timeout called by NAVI. This is where Koi have to hope it keeps going the same way, because there's been sparks.
What the hell?
Those early fights have been a big
I mean,
factor in
one of those
rounds
wins
are
will be
going
in
their way.
2023.
And now it's time to see
When
if
Heretics
NAVI
got over.
have the counter.
Yeah, I want to see this just direct hit in towards
Is
the
he
exit.
frauding
I
this
think
stat?
we've seen a lot of lurks that are getting picked off, a lot of individual fights that haven't been going their way. And already, well, Angel's going to go down. Good trade from Hero, though. In fact, he's taken two. And then Ruxic, a little sneaky on his move, just ignoring
So they had the right idea here,
everything going
Koi.
on in the
They
background.
expected some kind of
Retrieve an
mid-lurk
operator, and he's gonna
off the
swing.
timeout, but
maybe a
they
little
just
bit
put
much,
Monster
but
here
hey, they've
instead.
still got a two-man advantage. Thanks to Hero.
I was going to say they still got Batty G alive, but he doesn't check on top of two. Why would you? At this stage of the round? Well, because Alexic's lurking about. You don't want to give him a free fight. Maybe you do. A little whiffy there, but he gets there in the end. 10-9. NAVI with an immediate response. They know how to play against this. And I'm curious to see, you know, how that mid fight went
they
down.
got a lot of ults
I
online as
wasn't
well.
tracking at the very beginning, but obviously you usually have like your turret there for NAVI. How so much space was found, I'm sure is something that Koi are going to be examining, because there shouldn't be a way for Ruxic to just walk up behind like that.
Lead reclaimed.
So, 8 ults online.
A decent economy still.
And the tank's only one off as
And
well.
ultimates galore.
So
It's
a pretty
only the
rough
res
game,
that's
I
not
think.
online for either side, so this is definitely an opportunity for some ult spam.
Again, they're trying to fight A.
Almost a game of rock, paper, scissors for who uses what and when, and while the first
Spit on B.
has already been
Wanted
played.
to bait out
as the
Viper
Vikings
ult from
begin to
either
lock
side.
down that B side of the map.
Oh, you have to end
Armbot
it.
covering off middle as well. This is babysat, I should say, this time by Monster. On the
That's a
rotation,
strange
they've
one,
got
'cause you've got
lockdown
both
to work
overalls
with.
for
I
both
mean, a ton of
Killjoy
tools
lockdowns.
at Movistar Koi's disposal. A lot of them already
There's
put
just
into
no
play.
way this goes well.
And for NAVI, finding a response to this, well, I mean, they've got a lot of their own.
I kind of like where this pit
Lockdown
is.
We're just
to put
wasting
back that
time.
player
I
on
think
B
you should
main.
be able to see
A
everyone.
drone by Angel sent through.
What are
could
they
clear
doing?
him out, and I think that might be what we're looking at.
If you
Drone
get
alongside
ulted
Wonder Fury,
by the Solver
it's a
when you're trying
nightmare
to run in
when
this
you're a
pit,
Viper
you're in
in
a
a
lot of
pit.
trouble.
He's safe from spam, holding in that position. If this drone
Oh, what a...
catches Batty G, he is going to be in a lot
Oh,
of trouble.
damn.
And it's actually Xiao and Alexic
It
to see
actually
him first.
works.
Yeah, Alexic over the top. The drone coming
Why
through at
haven't
the same
Koi, like,
time. There was a
moved
lot
to
he
help
had
Wow.
to
dude?
deal with. And well,
Wow.
what they've done. Alexic opening the space, but there's still
Everyone
more to
gets
do. A response from Monster,
whatever to
and the
fuck
plan
all.
yet to be
Gets
in
to
play.
delay
They
the
need
limit.
to defend Xiao. I feel like he's been caught in a lot of positions here. Bladestorm on the other side from Filu. Yet to find anything, but
Filu did
Ruxic
get
will
a
go
kill.
down on the other side.
That's the
Viper's pit
smokes.
removed
Both these
from
jets
the
are
round.
insane with their
Definitely
knives.
makes things a little bit easier, but
Ew.
already
What a
that
shot.
lockdown in play and dealing with Xiao, seemingly a problem. Finally, he has fallen, but now they need to get aggro, or they need to retreat.
Last player standing.
I mean, at that
They
point,
can't
just
get out.
fight.
Not
Yeah,
unscathed.
Filu-
It's left on the flyer. No shock darts with Hero
an
on 2
interesting
overheat.
HP. A well-placed one could close it out, but there's a shock on the other
I respect
side.
the idea.
It
You're not
lights
winning
Flyer
this.
up.
If you win this,
It's
I'll eat a
back
bread
against the
sandwich.
wall, but he takes down Angel.
Oh.
A fraction
What?
of HP stands
Bread,
between
bread,
him
and
this
bread.
round.
No
The
toppings.
stick comes in. But now
Oh
he's
my
tapped
God,
it.
the balls.
Hero counting the second.
Oh
in
my
his hand,
God,
a
Hero.
Wow.
repeat. Perfectly timed. 11 on the board for NAVI. The confidence from Movistar
2
Koi.
HP.
Just a few rounds ago, it felt like they couldn't make a step in the wrong direction. And now it's all come falling apart.
That got just so backwards, by the way. You had the high HP player swing and stick a fight, leave the 2 HP youngster to clutch it out, and Hero's just a god. Like, Hero
I think
played
I
that
played first there.
mentally.
I think I played first.
he
He
knows
said it
about
as
you
well.
and I stuck.
There you go. He knows
I
about
agree
it.
with Hero. Nonetheless,
I also agree with Hero. Because Angel's saying he's stuck. This guy has to fucking stick the spike, bro. He's not moving from the... If he comes and runs at you, you just run the other way. What does he mean he's stuck? Like, 1v1 when you're yellow is actually good when it's planted here. Because you could go either way, right? He doesn't even know where he should be looking. And he had a shock dart. And he's full HP.
KC and or NAVI are the ones making it
Stuck
through.
in the past.
It's not a great
Yeah,
stat.
58 compared to 72, and that's sort of where, like, I've heard
That's
a lot of
pretty
people
poor.
compliment, like, oh, Movistar Koi, like, their fundamentals are much better. I don't think that's true. This is a better individual team, but when it comes
Drink
to
am I going to get for the
fundamentals,
pub quiz?
at
Probably
least so
Fanta.
far, from what we've seen, bar a couple of games, bar, you know, a game against a team that hasn't won a single game in VCT, they have looked like they
Till today.
Relax. I think Fnatic might have that locked. But the thing is, you know, when it comes up against most of the other teams, all of the other teams, I would say, it's looked like those fundamentals aren't there. That's something that needs a lot more work. But the individuals at times are enough to bring it across the line. The question is, will that be the case here? We started out, Koi were swimming strong, but now they've been swept away in the last few. Deep aggression from Filu.
Nice.
Looks to address that. And this is how they won rounds. Early aggression, successfully found, and then playing it back after. The ball's in Navi's court.
Yeah, the issue that they're going to have to
Okay,
deal
good
with
start.
is
They've
if
got...
Orb can be
Now that's the
push
overall.
out,
So this
Filu
should
is
be
right
like
back into the round,
100%.
but
This is your
that time
100%
is already
lockdown
ticking.
round. I would tell Batty here,
Monster.
get off site. You
Oh, he's
cannot
being
die,
watched.
bro.
Hero
You
is
cannot
on at the
die.
moment.
You
Already
cannot
playing
die.
the
A lot
side.
of patience,
Gotta
I
be
guess, from both
careful, though,
sides.
as Batty G was watching
Okay,
that cross.
they clearly...
Alexic is there. This fight could be everything in the round. It would give a further advantage, and in fact, Alexic
That was Aura made him slip off Raptors. That's
Go
crazy.
Surely
for that
here,
aggressive
right,
play.
Koi, the round plan
Rez
is
gonna
easy.
be online. Rooks
Rez,
has had this Viper
lockdown,
for a
win the
monumental
round.
amount of time. Is he finally going to use it?
But okay, now you have to. Now
You have
just
to.
actually
You have to, yeah.
I was
Rez,
gonna give you an argument of like
they've actually walled you off,
There
like it's
was one
good for
close,
you.
I thought they'd go for it, but
That
I
guy
guess
lives,
a
you
little scared about
lock
that player
down.
up top. Coming in to swing, it's a Rez from Movistar Koi that puts
No,
numbers
you
back
just
in their
hold it.
favor. It's a lockdown that comes into
Alexis
play.
should just
Angel
suicide here.
gone means that there's
Pull a
no
Simon.
What I
Hunter's
need
Fury
to
work
link
with.
Brother,
with
get
this
out
is
there.
the chess
Do your
match.
job,
Safe
man.
space. Alexa goes down. Now we rely on a post plant. Players far, far away.
No, you just
Holding
look the
from
right
up top.
way.
Xiao's good for one. In goes the snake bite. But even if it lands, he needs the shots
Oh
to
my
land
God.
as well,
Oh,
and
that's
needs to continue breathing deep into the round.
Oh my God.
The snake bite got the kill on Filu. He saved
There's no way Filu's doing that.
3.35
What is Filu
of a
doing?
second. If that had gone
What are the rest
to
of the teams
anyone
doing, man?
else,
Why is Filu the one defusing? He has no HP.
but if they
Where is
waited
everyone
just
else?
a second,
Or if he let go? If
what
he
I
let
mean.
go any
I
time.
can't believe how
someone else just
that's how these
jumps
guys
in
lose the
instead.
map. That's
That's it,
just
done.
crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, that's so brutal. That's gonna.
Oh, they're
haunt
all low.
nightmares
They're all low
tonight.
as shit.
Thinking about that one.
well, they were all low.
They were all low.
but
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
was
but if he
timing
just
there.
waits.
I understand though, in the moment,
Yeah.
you know, you can't fully add that up. If someone was full HP, it's a
Oh.
different story.
Oh no.
He had the most health.
But he
They
did
didn't
wait.
know how much time
Oh, I
was
guess
left.
you want him to
Panic
wait like
comes
an
in,
extra
but a
second even?
misread
What a
Well, I mean, it's tough to be in that situation. It's not
Yeah,
often
so
you're in that
mindset there,
exact
yeah.
spot,
Aggressive
but
start once again. Rooksick is the one to fall. Angel this time
Obviously, it's
fighting tooth and nail. This was a 4-man push deep towards this side, and wow, the bait on Alexic
wow.
works out.
Okay,
The race
they're
is
really
coming up
going
to
all in
Rooksick
for
at
this shit.
least, and we'll keep
I was saying, like,
that
last round, that
advantage
jet
in
walk-up was
Navi's
nice,
favor.
but it's not going to be something
That early
consistent
fight,
they're going to be able to do
well,
to
the
stop
hope
this,
was
like,
that
What's
slow
wrong with the
Navi
week?
shit.
on
Bro,
top.
you didn't
Instead,
see
they're
fucking
in a deficit.
T1.
There was a
2 for
point
1.
here
It's
where it looked like
RRQ
Koi
are
had
on
full control
12.
over this half.
T1 have 5
Flawless
ults.
display, winning every round.
It's a
Back
Haven
lose
B
the
plant.
side. No matter how much they threw at him.
How many
he was
ults did they
always
use?
standing in
How
the
many
air
ults do you
and
think they use when
surrounded
they've got
by
5 ults? And RRQ are on 12. They're on 12
This has
rounds.
changed entirely. No longer a Movistar Koi,
Reed
the
is
big fish.
very good though.
They used 1. Do you know what that 1 was? Your ult in a 1v4.
It was still a 4v3. Still players.
A
from Navi
1v3,
to the
whatever it
advantage. They
was.
Play this right. They could be leaving Movistar Koi flopping on the shoreline.
And they had 5
Goes to
ults.
Corrode.
Does he use the Hunter's Fury?
30 seconds left.
If he does, that might give them all the information that they need.
They won? Yeah, but not on Haven they didn't.
Reveal
I don't really want to
anything.
break that.
All the players are sitting passively. The cross being held. Monster not landing the shot. The pressure maybe getting to
GG.
them.
I
and in
mean,
the end,
what
it
a-
will be Navi.
Yeah, GG. Sad ending.
They did still win the game. Also,
gonna be a
RRQ's
banger.
ults. Dog shit throughout that game. Well, not looking good for Koi.
Oh man, if
No.
only they could have a rematch.
You what?
No, I was just saying if only these guys could have a rematch
Mmm.
on that map, you know. Us though, I don't think we have that problem, no.
No, I don't think
rematch
so.
whenever we want. Yeah.
Yeah, I will get the VFL in. I mean, I'll queue up rematch, but I will get the VFL. Right.
Man, that swap got me feeling things. We gotta just win one. We have to just tap in and win one. There's just no
809.
way.
Better win your anti-Kiko round. Good one. Woot Zakan. Zakan IGL. I mean, I'm the same, so I can't complain about that one too much. Crashies should be good. Robbie BK. Who'd allowed play? MIBR. I mean, actually, that could be okay. Kiko against KC. I like that. Ruxic is popping off. Kess. Good. Jonah P. Jonah P, I'm not too sure. Zelsa should be good. This is a pretty good team. I'd give this like a 7, 7.5. Robbie BK, we'll see. I'm not sure about Jonah P against Cloud9 either. 209. Maybe good or maybe that's a great name again. Ooh, the against Foot. I dig the pick, honestly. Spike I dig less against Sen. Crashies I'd like. Batty G, I mean, kind of popped off there, so you're doing all right. Hero had an okay map as well, so you're doing all right. Bang should be good. Narrate should be good. Alpha IGL should be pretty good, you'd think. And Tui's against EG. Honestly, what if that cooks? Honestly, you might get minus points for that. Yeah, I'm doing it in a sec. Sorry, hold on. But yeah, that's a decent team. Can you invite me again?
Yeah, so 1 sec.
Camera? Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. But yeah, that's a pretty good team. I like the 2E's pick. I think that's a funny pick. I like it. An Alpha IGL should be pretty good. Not too sure about Spike though. Right, that was 209. 9065. I am on the right one. Woot Alexic IGL. Hold on, you've cooked. You might have cooked here. EU. Narrate. I don't love... Well, Super against Fury actually could be okay. Prophet could be pretty good. EU... 100 these way. Lev could be fine. Shit, we're in game.
Alright, we tapped in.
Cross it.
Oh shit, that's you.
I got it.
Back post. Cross it.
Oh, would have been so legendary. What the hell was that?
Oh.
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 I'm on it. Square it.
Okay, DMV. Oh.
What is bro doing?
We were almost there. Oh my god.
Mine. Switch. Back post.
Look at this creep. Oh.
I mean, I'm playing in the fucking past.
I can't talk
Oh,
to him
shit.
because I forgot to put it on.
Nice block. Actual wall of a player.
That ball, man. Oh. Oh, it done me.
Oh
Done
shit.
me. Hold on, let me put on Bush's voice.
If you want to yell at me, you're muted.
No, yeah, I know.
Oh, go,
I was on
You're
push to
probably-
talk. I kind of sold there a little bit.
No, that was on me. It's fine, it's fine. Little warm up, You
Little
can't stop
warm
now.
up.
Options.
Here. To me. To me. Back post.
Oh no.
I need a. Your voice is just like echoing in my head. This guy needs to learn how to pass, and he'll be the best player. And then I've lost my ego. I've had an ego death.
You heard me say that?
Yeah,
Have you played the
dude.
Toro practice challenge in rematch yet? I've 3-starred
shit,
all the other
everything's
challenges
going
but
bad.
can't even get 1 star in this. Not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Pass.
That's a good run.
I got it. Square it. Cross it.
I'm passing to you. Oh. Oh. In what realm does he pick that up?
Oh, why didn't you let me get it?
Okay, we're chilling. We're not gonna score. Oh god. Alright.
Oh, I've just been toxic. Didn't mean to be toxic. It's fine, we got this.
That's a nice shot too. Yeah, the rubber banding's crazy when you're on the fucking baby ping. Let's see what I'm looking at here.
Here.
Let's see. That's going that way, brother.
Here.
We'll do it again.
To me. Back post.
Fuck me, that's a terrible pass. Oh. Well, shy a wager. Wow. What a
That's
player.
a goal. That has to be a goal. Why are we passing
Oh,
there?
Cross it.
Alright, our team needs to develop ego now. There you go. Ego this shit. Nice try. I like it. Good job. What?
Go on.
Cross it.
Oh. Too much ego.
That's a goal.
Oh. Holy, the sweep. Oh! Holy!
I'm actually the GOAT.
The sweeper keeper Shio.
I'm actually the GOAT.
Whilst Dumb and
come
Dumber
on.
struggle up top.
Like, I'm actually the GOAT.
To me.
Oh my
To
god.
me. Keepers. Square it.
Bro, we're going back now.
To me.
We only got 1 minute 13. We gotta do something crazy.
Here. Cross it.
1 minute 05.
Where's it going? Oh. Didn't realize it blocked.
No. Disaster. Guys, please.
Trust you to save this. Oh no!
Dude, that actually does not work on fucking 80 ping. The ball's in my hands every time. Let's see what happens here. It was in my hands, man.
It's unlucky.
We can bring it back.
Off
10
the
seconds
top.
for a
Off
goal.
the top.
Yeah, hit me. I was just Adam. Oh, no way. Brother.
Keepers. Square it.
We have to get one.
We did not get one. We did not get one.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is all good. It's fine.
It was fun. We're in the back. Let's look at these comps.
Who was that? That was Tari Andre. Thanks for the 38 months. Crazy. Crazy. 9065. We did you. Oh wait, did I do you? I kind of got halfway through. You're playing all this era. That feels bad. But you knew that Elite was benched. Last minute, you're changing the team. Honestly, goated status from you. I just had an incredibly
Duelist, like, I'm going to flash for myself and run in, and then the flash gets shot and you die. So, I'm going to wait and see how it works
They're
out.
dominating. Like, holy shit.
Zero.
Too much
Not
information.
bad. But that's obviously, yeah, in their last meeting in Ascension.
Oh yeah, Zenith, I did miss yours, you're right.
If that's kept up, but
Timeout. First timeout. I'll do.
Geckos on both
side
sides.
start.
You don't like Gecko?
I think that's a good thing for them, especially a map they haven't played an official getting to set.
But they have the core, so I actually don't care. No Sentinel's kind of crazy work, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Walked out in the open with utility
You don't like
attack,
that Gecko gameplay?
There is a corner you can hide in there, but you didn't quite catch the memo. So Angel's down and out, but Alexic's up behind.
Are they
early.
aware?
Wants to try to recover this
No,
advantage
they
that was
are
just given away.
completely unaware.
His
They think they are
timing
playing
is near
against bots.
perfect. They're blitzing on his side. There's one for
frozen,
Alexic.
though.
Now they know where he is. Element of surprise fades away.
Oh my god.
Reposition to the right side. They're looking for him as Hero swings in from up above. Alexic with a nade. He's going to force him out. But Batty G comes in from the top rope. It's 1-0 for Movistar Koi, and another
That was a strange round.
down by this squad.
Yeah,
So I mean, that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for Batty to lurk all the way through spawn.
Round for them to take, getting off the mark, and a lot of this did
That
come
shit
down
took
to that
40
sort of late
seconds,
round
though.
scenario pulled in.
And he almost
By the
whipped.
likes of Batty G, a little bit sneaky on the back, and that was both players down.
Again! Nice! Let's go! Let's go, cazzo!
So animated today.
Well, don't Google Translate that. 1-0 for Movistar Koi. And it's going to be pistols for Navi. 2 sheriffs in play. They went around where they had not a whole lot to work with, although it was still better armed than this. So I wouldn't count them out. Yeah, I wouldn't count them out, that's for sure. And I don't think
Oh my god.
Movistar Koi will be doing that.
We're
But they have
solo
some player
just
alone
not
through elbow
even
against
checking.
Nico, which is a, and I'm going to say this politely,
Yeah, I'm surprised that nade goes to where
terrible
spawn.
Oh
Like,
my
we're so
god, they're gonna
short,
lose.
no one
They're
else
gonna
knows.
lose. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Weapon
It
takes
can't
down
happen
the
again.
tank. This is an awful round for Movistar Koi, and it might not get any better.
Jesus.
They're being traded out. They've lost it again. Oh man, there's just no helping them.
Give me the reaction. Give me the reaction of the coaches right now. Pay safe card, Thrifty. That one is, yeah, that one's gonna do some damage. Hopefully not to one of our tables, but that's got to be infuriating.
Man.
Just running alone, caught out. Obviously, giving up such a valuable weapon like the
Oh,
Spectre.
shut it, Tom. It's a trash weapon. The guy was jumping and into the weapon out.
Hey, leave our table alone. Leave our, I saw that coming.
Classic.
They muted that one. I wonder why.
Oh dear.
My lip reading in
That is-
Italian,
yeah,
not that
that's
great, but
twice now. Out of the pistols we've seen so far, that is 2 out of 3 that the second round has
No, I don't think they were very happy there.
a huge round from
I
Ruxin
mean,
once again.
that
No
was a
surprise
pretty
in saying that at this
disgustingly
stage,
bad
the guy's
round, to
been
be honest.
phenomenal, but
Not gonna lie.
That's
quite
a
bad.
silly round to take away. And even
Why
I
is
will admit,
Filu on Gecko?
he shouldn't have been able to win that round with a stolen Spectre after
And
only
the
having
tank
Honestly
on.
speaking, what is stopping
Very noble of
any
you.
of these teams in
And I would have
attack
said
from just
exactly the same
5
if
men
he
hitting a
picked up
site?
Stinger, because it's also true.
More like
Viper?
At that range.
maybe not, but
We'll see what they can do. It's
Snake bite?
only classics for the side
Why
of
just keep going A?
Movistar
24/7.
Koi. And it's once again where they're just going to send the
There's no
NAVI
sense.
economy
I don't understand.
sky high. You can already see 3 players with thousands of
I mean, if
credits
they're gonna
in
put
the
Omen
bank.
in mid, you're right, yeah.
Well, this B site should just be a mow down. And it will be.
Actually, no, though.
it's going to be
Keep
an
going
end
to
zone
B.
flawless.
Keep feeding
It's
Ruxy.
round number 3. And Tom, I hate to
If
go
you
back to
could.
that
It's like they
conversation
got
we had in
both
the
their
previous
mollies on
map,
B.
but I lied,
They have no
actually. I don't
sentinel.
hate to do it.
And their smoke player has to play
you
for
look
mid.
at that previous round, the one before this, and you're going through elbow.
Just fix
You
your
know,
elbow
this
shit
is
and you guys
somewhere
are
that
chilling.
You've got utility. These things called prowlers, they clear corners. You got teammates to work with, but they send an isolated player against an eco through a very close range part of the map. For control, they don't need for where they're trying to plant. You can just plant for Link, keep that control. It doesn't make sense. And I think there's a lot of rounds like that where you see Movistar Koi gain an advantage or already have one economically, and it falls
They
apart
swapped over
because
to
the
A now.
fundamentals are not there. Now, great start by Monster. A great
there you go,
trade
first
up
buy
by
round, they went
Tank
A.
and Flyer, and this round,
This is
4
so
versus
like
2,
I'm just so
a decent
pissed.
bit of damage done.
People
Sure.
are fighting that
It's looking
hard
like it
A
should be
main
Koi
on
leveling up that
corrode. Like
scoreline.
just buy an Odin
Cleared
and
out.
sit on site and
Backline
spray the
with
main.
Prowler.
Like
They know where Hero
there's
is.
so many better
Paranoia,
ways to
he
play this
should be
map.
dead to rights, and he's not.
Who picked this map?
He somehow
NAVI?
managed to survive that. Maybe
They
not
did.
wanting to swing too aggressively.
And that was just shot
Not
this round
realizing where the second player is. Thrash.
against the Thrash.
Just destroyed
That wasn't
before
great.
they're able to dive, but the main thing is they've cleared both players out at the backline. Now for Navi, they do have the credits.
Paranoia, though.
They can take a risk here. Paranoia will give them the additional little bit of space.
The thing that you're not considering is, what if Ruxic wins this? Oh.
Isolated on the site, but Filu's winning his fights. That's all you need.
He's also got
And I was
Hero
worried
on
when I
Omen,
saw Movistar
which I think he
Koi
has
in the
played
same
before
position
when he was on
that
Finesse.
they were in prior. In that round where they had the advantages, where Paranoia came through and it changed
I
it
think-
all. With the
did
same
he play it?
Paranoia was in play, but this time they struggle on Navi to actually convert them because there's such a quick reaction to fall back. They've seen this trick before. Movistar Koi not going to fall for it again, and now we end up 2-2. Well handled after that early advantage. I mean,
He was
I guess it's the
bopping off
problem
there.
with pushing into A main. Sometimes you play that aggressive side because you've got Viper to delay on B, you've got your snake bite, you've got your wall cutting mid, and having that A main
Lexic
control
off.
is super valuable for you if you can get it.
Well,
But the
playing Reigns
cost
as
is
well. I mean, this does
sometimes
feel a little
that's going to be a favorable fight with the numbers
quirky.
that Movistar Koi have.
Already a very pacey hit of this mid crunch, but with how much space has already been garnered.
Oh,
There's an
that's a
aggressive
pretty big reveal.
A push as well
Holy.
that has come up for Alexic. More Hero is going to be the first to win that fight.
dear.
They
I
can
don't
now
want
just
Hero
fall
though. It's a
back
tough
off
spot to
this.
get kills from.
Not really a reason to over-aggress into this position. B-site has been somewhat open, but that now is going to be reclaimed by Angel. And with a man advantage and so much map control on A, this is a tough spot for Movistar Koi.
I think this
To be
is
fair,
honestly
this-
where I
this
would've rather
mid
see that
re-walk,
Link be used towards the
quite-
B-side.
quite
a nice
Information
idea. That's what-
in B main. They don't know where the hit's coming in, and it was sent down mid when they'd already called to disengage the fight. So it didn't get them any extra information. They knew there were
It's
players
trying to be
there.
saved by Hero.
Now that player inside of B main could be a big problem if Monster's
There it
able
is.
to get the jump on them, but instead it's Hero cutting off that mid fight. They know it's a B hit. Angel's not going to move from the corner. Should have a free pick, and indeed, he catches Monster. They may not have had the info, but they assumed, and they assumed correctly. Great
Jesus.
read coming out of the IGL. Great play by Navi.
Why-
Good
Messy,
push on
messy.
mid by Hero, and Filu's left with no chance. He's in a 1v5. They are already high load on that angle, and an in-zone flawless for Navi. An immediate response.
Well, yeah, the impressive thing is that's now 2 out of the 3 rounds they have are in-zone flawlesses, and the other is them winning in an eco. So they are, pay safe card thrifty. They're hitting all the sponsors. I'd say as well, the thing I really enjoyed about this round is Hero. Like the fact that Hero is still one of the youngest players, I believe, in the whole league, and he is someone that, look at both of those opening fights. It's taking a pick, getting a kill, completely repositioning, doing the same thing. There is 0 risk in the fights that he's taking. That's very intelligent stuff for a youngster.
Angel was spot on. He played aim lab in the last. Alexic, he also had a piece of utility to shoot, and he ended up picking up a kill through it. The Prowler not quite absorbing that shot. It's a big old bullet that the operator fires, and well, there's a big piece of utility close to being online for him as well. 2 away from Showstopper, but Navi come into this round already with a Viper's Pit. something that could be used to recover, but the play is towards the A site. Numbers there for Movistar Koi.
So far, when they've got these advantages, they've been happy to play passive. The flash hasn't caught to
How's
Mock.
the flash not
Hero
caught
goes
anyone?
down.
I feel it just
Filu
goes
has looked
fucking
good.
fragging.
A couple of moments where individually he's still stepping up. Alexic, though, can still cling.
Was he trying to
this
plant there
cross.
and press the wrong
They're
button?
putting in a lot of utility just to force him out of position, and that's wise because he was waiting.
Yeah, it's a
So
wonderful
cool.
snake bite by Monster. That
So
gets them
hilarious.
across. A pick here for Alexic. Could be the round lost by Movistar Koi
What?
because it will be the showstopper.
Yeah,
and
sure,
it's
man.
online now,
Oh.
but it's at the hands of Monster that the orb is claimed. Really nice round from that Viper. Not just the utility to control initially, but punishing that aggression coming back out of Link. Ruxic has the pit and now has a chance to put it into play. This could be dangerous. Snakebite still online, and that is not that wide of a stairway, but
nice.
it's Monster again to pull them, drag them across the finish line.
Oh, really nice work. I think also just the realization that that initial usage of utility.
yeah, it was a nice round by Monster.
Alexic from the angle, so they send in a deeper snake bite. They use the orb to sort of manage and control.
A bit of a
keep the
scrappy
players
round.
low that are taking those fights, and then just a good read. Let's go, Aloe! Where he's going to be. 3-3. We've seen a lot of sides on this map come out fairly defensive. So with the start that Navi have had, you kind of expected them to run away with this a little bit more. Of course, though, they have been keeping these rounds so clean that, again,
Are we
economically
doing the
they're
edge
fine.
full A exit?
But there's a bit of a buffer there.
Again,
for
today
Movistar
I'm only going to be
Koi,
watching
feel
3
having
maps
some
of
big
EMEA.
performances. We're again going to see the ultimate come
From today
through.
onwards, we'll
twice
watch
already.
all of it.
It's
I think.
very impressive. Coming in
Friday,
round 7.
yeah, Friday.
Ruxic's not safe.
Think I'm
Now
okay.
they know he's here. Boxed in, and it's Monster again to draw first blood. Angel catches a player reloading.
Wow.
Fly and Filu down. Spike claimed as well. That's a disaster. No more Thrash to work around. The pit can't be used. They need to claim back that space. And a flash coming out of Angel here could seal the deal. Up close,
Oh.
Monster
But
wasn't
why?
blind. He hid behind the boxes.
Why
He's
do
caught
you
by the
have to aggro
paranoia
that
though.
way? They're
That
fine
allows
anyway.
Alexic
Oh,
to finish
he
him
has
off.
TP.
Dude, there's
Matty
no
G
way.
left alone, but he's isolated here. Right now, the last
Really?
man standing won't have
Forty-
There's no
with
way.
2
There's
impact
no
ultimates.
way he's just won
That's
that.
crazy. That showstopper and Thrash.
Really
And this guy's
impressive that he
walking
manages
out of
to bring
elbow.
That one back. That was a scenario that looked like everything was in the favor
Angel, bro.
of Navi,
That
but
is
maybe
unbelievable.
overstepping the bound a couple of times. Angel wanting to clear out that fight after the flash, and then I think it was Alexic being caught out with utility in hand. That was enough for him to close out the round. Fantastic stuff individually. I will say that is
I mean,
the
that's
second
a- that's
time
a-
the Fly has died in the same
Yeah,
position.
that's a
walking
timeout.
out.
Okay. VFL, quick. Who did I forget? Zenith, 6472. 6472. She saw my Jonah P and
I feel like today is the
Sato
first time we
Mada
see
just fully
Fantasy
chasing last
Monsters
week's points.
TMV
Did you
promise.
have Sato Mada last week? If so, good job. If not, then bad job. Crashy's Jonah P. Again, don't love Jonah P this week, but it's not terrible. Kiko should be good. Kess, less interesting pick, and Suigetsu as well. I don't know about Suigetsu against Liquid. I would call that overall, it's an okay team. I do think Sato probably will pop off against 100 Thieves. And Mada did get 3 aces last week, so
This isn't TMT.
you know, that's pretty
You've
good.
got individuals, you've got humans on the other side, and some players just look better on certain agents. And I think
I
back
guess
to
your
that
team
Jonas
is called
an
She
agent
Saw
who
My
was
Jonah
quite
P and
viable on
Kessed
this
It,
map as
which
well. And you think about the
I
attack
guess-
on him. He looked incredible, but maybe it's on the
Which I
tank
get.
to find his form
Guess they'll learn.
on the raise. It's going to start with the man himself popping that ultimate, the big rocket in play, and he's got
Oh,
a player in
okay.
the corner.
Okay.
He will take
Fair
him
enough.
down, but it's from the grave and up close. Alexic's good for 1. Showstopper active, fired up close. He doesn't find anybody with it. Still, the advantage is theirs. In the meantime, Batty G has snuck his way
and they didn't
over
realize he's
towards
further
the
up.
site and will catch Hero off as a result.
Alexic's just going to fall back, not wanting to over-aggress.
Flyer again
Ruxic
seems a bit
swings
lost.
around
2v2.
the molly. Angel looking for a little bit more. A good time peaked here could give them the advantage, but Filu seems well aware of the potential of someone being
do they
here, and with
plant
his
here?
ult already available to be used once
I'm
again.
just in the
it
middle of
seems
nowhere.
like
They've
he's
got
waiting for his teammate
Gecko
to
ult
join.
here. They're gonna group
Yeah,
up.
and I like Movistar Koi's adaptation.
Gonna push back side.
Jump peek even on the corner. You know there's an op likely to be there, where it was seen before, but now you're
Smoke
gonna
this off.
realize that he's rotated out, and in comes the Thrash. It'll be Alexa to follow up on it, but it's shot
Rap is
before it can
genius.
explode, and now the wraparound comes in.
Just break it
Batty G
nice.
just needs to buy time, and he's done that.
Ooh.
He's destroyed the wingman. Timing here going to be essential for Filu.
Aw.
Emerges from the smoke.
Oh, you
Isolates
gotta
the
you gotta
first,
dip
but
back
Angel's
in.
there to close it out.
Nice try.
There's smoke.
May have his gun out on our
Yeah,
screen,
yeah.
but rest assured he's defusing.
Oh, rip.
And the round will be
I
going in
guess
favor
saw
of
the bait.
NAVI, just about.
Yeah, I'd say much better in the late round though. Like a lot of what we saw was
That was
some
a
of
bit
the time
unfortunate
Navi
for the
being a
tank.
little
I mean, he
bit
did go 1 for 1.
disjointed, or somebody getting a little bit aggressive in those peaks, but that was perfect for me. It is like you have Angel patiently waiting for the rotation. They use the Thrash for the info. The trade is pretty much immediate, and then just making sure that they played this one together,
Let's go
keeping
in,
all of
bro.
the angles covered. It's a round for Navi, but more importantly for the side of Movistar Koi, you have to remember the way they won that last round. It was Batty G in a clutch.
I think
They
that
spent
if your
everything
teammate
to
is
get
wrapping
themselves
this,
back in with the buy.
the problem is you're
This
playing as
round,
Gecko.
their purchase sucks.
So,
Should be the
mate,
lead for Navi, but
that's a tough one,
stranger
honestly.
things have happened with
Because
Filu
I was
down,
about to
though.
say you can just
Don't be
like
the other
you
way
got to
around.
chill and wait a bit more,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you're playing
It
as
really
wingman,
is.
so
It's
you actually
Navi to
can't.
win these rounds.
It's just
For
a
the
tough
tank,
spot to be in
Bought
generally.
himself a stinger. It's the best they've got to work with. He's got towards Link, but again, if you're playing Link without like a judge or something in a round like this, you're making a big mistake. And it is a much more passive hold.
Can I
from
get a
Shell. He'll
Shio
grab
time
one,
count?
but nice shot from Batty G.
Yeah, it's
He
108.
has been having a great
7,
series so far,
6,
but in a
105,
round like this, you need to have a
104,
godlike performance, and for him, it would need to be the ace.
4.
Instead,
I'm
it's
good.
Hero to
3.
pick up a few
I'm
rounds.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this has always been the issue really for Movistar Koi. They have a lot of good rounds, but they're never really able to punish Navi enough so that they have to take an eco, or even if they do take an eco, that's when Navi somehow seems to win it. And so they've never really been able to capitalize on any of the advantages in this match. And then when it comes to the other way round, Navi face versus their low bite, and they keep it clean. Like, I think the lowest they've had is 3 players, and most of the time it's been 4 or 5.
Let Koi take a timeout. Hold on, we can get another team in here. Right, we did Zenith. So Zenith, I'm going to give you a... honestly, I quite like the less pick against mates. I'm going to give this
So
a
you're doing
7.5.
7:15.
What?
Like your time 7:15 is when you're leaving.
I'll leave about 7:30, yeah. How do Canadians say time? Did they say it like British people or did they say like Americans? I'm gonna guess Americans.
Sometimes I'll use a cheeky little 1/4 you know. But like 7:15 is 7:15. If I say 7:15, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right?
I'm aware of what the numbers mean, yeah. But what's the Canadian consensus?
It just honestly depends. The new gens don't even know what you're talking about. If you say 1/4 past whatever, they'll literally probably stab you with something in the streets. But
Of course,
the
but
old
Navi,
heads would know. The
they're
old
not
heads
gonna
would
sit
know.
here and want to leave their life in the hands of Team Liquid.
I feel really fancy when I say
To be
something
fair,
like,
with how they've been playing
yeah, it's
so
half
far,
past 8 right now. Like I
not
literally
bad
feel like
hands to
monocled
leave
and like
them in.
teed
And
up.
I think again, in terms of the legacy you'll leave
Like,
behind,
I just
the
put a
only
gold leaf
series
bag
being
in the
won
pot,
up
you know what I'm
against a team
saying?
that never
Why
won a series in VCT.
why do you
It's not
think
what
that
Movistar
British
Koi
people are
wanted,
like that?
making
That's a
those
very
adjustments, those
inaccurate
changes, the players and
representation of
coaching
Britain.
staff.
Of most of Britain.
No, I mean like you guys are
The last
posh.
couple
Like you guys have a
months. So this
certain
is
level of like.
No, most of us don't
Your
though.
hierarchy.
Some of us do, but
Step
most
up
of
to
us
the plate
don't.
and hit the home run.
But we all say half
The iron's
past.
still hot. They're looking
We
to
would all
one
say
round
half past 8.
apart. Investment is
Yeah, but
big
like,
from
half
that
8.
When you
side.
think Britain, you think like violin,
After a timeout,
Bridgerton
they've
type
gotta be
vibe,
ready
you know?
for this, and they've lost the opening. It's Batty who's
Like
been so
I've never seen a
People say
single
half
moose
past, 1/4
near
past,
my house in my life.
1/4 to in America.
There's
all the
no
time.
way Americans say 1/4 to.
I do eat maple syrup and shit,
I was
but
hoping maybe we'd see a more direct B push.
not all the
Oh,
stereotypes are here, that are here are
that
true.
is a cursed round from Filu. He's been spammed out by 2 different
Is-
players.
No, you wouldn't say 7:15.
There's
You'd
actually
say
so many
Already
like
kinda looking
I'm
up.
gonna
Quarter
freak
past
out, I'm
7.
gonna freak out.
1/4 to
It's just
7.
that don't think about
You
it.
say
like,
half
you
7.
should not ball out
Combo,
and
but-
think.
Well, it almost looks
We use
like, yeah,
quarters,
just
but not
half.
overall set.
Really?
Nothing
I thought
at
you
this
didn't.
stage, and you kind of understand it. You played this slow round, you waited for your opponents, and you still got wrecked.
Yeah, I mean the fact that Filu went down.
You say it's half
you cannot
7.
fault him for that. You know, you got to cross back. Doesn't
No,
wanna
we
go
don't
through
say
his drone.
half past
Fine,
7.
you gotta smoke
Well,
it.
I mean, you
They
can, but
pushed
most
mid,
people
they
would
went
just say
back.
it's half
The
7.
fact that 2 different players fire like 3 bullets through the
10
smoke.
seconds left.
First he gets
Yeah,
tagged at 40
Koi,
HP,
save, yeah.
Then his head gets ripped off. That's so unfortunate. If that was a ranked game, you'd immediately, pause the game, report, cheating, move on with your day. What can I
Yeah,
do,
the
man?
Europeans don't
Timmy
know
K,
what.
correct me if I'm wrong,
here,
but
that
in
is just
German half 7 is half
unlucky.
until
Tie a
7.
fall
Yeah,
at
they
the
do it
end.
the other way around.
The lack of luck
Yeah, but they're
continues to
fucking
build as
freaks.
Movistar Koi, 2 players surviving, big investment needed, but this is a round they come into with ults. Navi don't have those ults to play around. That has to be the difference maker at 6-4.
These are the standings, at least. But yeah, this is. These standings.
I don't
are
see
looking
Movistar Koi
interesting.
there.
Yeah.
Time is the one thing the whole world agrees on, don't ruin
Obviously,
it.
Apex have already been eliminated from the standings, and a victory for Koi.
Yeah, but who invented
prop them
time?
Up into a qualification spot. Of course, as
I
we
like
said,
it
Navi could
freaky.
do a wonderful favor for KC.
Ever been to Greenwich?
Guarantee them a spot in the playoffs. Really take the pressure off their Team Liquid game.
We just saw a 3-man lineup on B. Holding, it's not quite a high-low, because it's not like you can stand up that little bit higher, I suppose, if you go in the box. But they're expecting, on the Movistar Koi side, expecting aggression.
But Americans
from
don't
Navi.
use-
They don't get it to start this round
Americans
off, but
don't
there is
use
a
24
lot of
hours, do
presence
they?
towards this B site. As Filu may find out. In he goes. I think he's caught him. Yeah,
John
he's caught
Clock
Hero on
invented
top, but there's
time.
so many more. Ruxick goes down. They think this site is easier to push into now.
John
Little
Clock
do
did a
they
good
know,
job.
There's still plenty of players. They've got main control with Angel being there, but okay, he gets
Only in the
spotted.
military?
We're starting to put the pieces together, but maybe too little. Too
Yeah.
late. Fatty G
So you
fires
like,
onto Alexic,
they
but
would
Hero's
never
here
see.
as well.
Like my
And he's
computer now says
firing on all
1726.
cylinders with a triple kill. Fatty TP's in. It's a fake TP, trying to get them to look the other way, but they know. They suspect at the very least, and he can't get into that smoke without crossing both.
No one on earth speaks in you wouldn't speak in 24-hour time,
Goes to Navi, 7-4 locked in, and
but
even after saving the weapons, after putting it all on the line, Tom, there's no real reward to
my
be found.
phone it says
I think,
1726.
as I said, I was looking at this sort of B site as, okay, they've got to hit it eventually. Like, it's been these sort of mid plays that maybe end towards B, but they haven't really gone just directly in that place before. And well, even though it was
In France we do,
splinter
yeah,
effect,
but we're talking about
Navi, I think, had
people.
4 players on that side of the map, so just a sublime read out from Navi. And well, for Movistar Koi, oh, they've still got that Nightfall. They've still got the Viper's Pit. Will it ever be used?
Well, we just saw Alexic pick up a backup Odin. Now that is a play I can get behind, Tom.
I am a people
That
and
is
I
something
use
love to
24-hour
see. They already
time.
know players haven't gone to the
Checkmate
right side.
atheists.
Prowler cleared it. Alexic knows the pressure's going to come towards him. But this is an unusual angle, an unusual weapon for it as well. Hasn't got a blast pack as he tries to throw them through, and they've already taken control of the site here. Movistar Koi flooding in, and they're finding picks.
Well, they did
The
just
Odin's
hit the
dealt with as
site,
well.
and it did work.
This is a
Shire's plan was
great
actually
push
pretty
with the
good.
pit going down. An Angel, try as he might, he's not cleared main.
1v2
It's left
for
onto
Ruxick.
He has to fight back through the pit.
Batty's low.
He won't get his own online, but out comes the shorty. Unfortunately, Batty G does the
Nice run.
same. 7-5
Nice
at
run,
the
Batty.
half.
It ends up as a tight scoreline once again, and with the pistol
Switching
record
sides.
for
Okay,
Movistar Koi,
7-5.
it does still
Defense side corrode. It's winnable, but again, we're playing no Senti. Right, halftime. Hopefully whoever reviewed. Did I do 209? I think I did. I did 9065, I'm pretty sure. 5341. 5 4 3 2 1. 5341. Sticky Twats. Spike, Kayak, Jonah P, Grabinho. I mean, apparently we've all got Ruxick. I don't know about Magnum. I think, well, I mean, he's a Sentinel. You haven't got him, isn't it? You got Sato, Trent. Trent's an interesting pick. Crashies. A lot of Crashies I'm seeing. Gonna have to root against Crashies here if I want to do well. Sato, Magnum. I mean, yeah, apart from Spike, again, I don't love Jonah. Seen a lot of Jonah. A lot of Jonah. Grabinho as well. Yeah, a lot of you have got like okay but not amazing teams this week, it seems. So I give that like a 7 as well. The reason I don't like Jonah is just because I don't think it, like, Will G2 like definitely dominate Cloud9? I mean, probably because Cloud9 and they're playing a team that's better than them. So yeah, sure. But I don't know if Jonah will be the main. Last week he got 1 kill point. Yeah, that's my point essentially. It is a meaningless game though, so you don't know what they're gonna pull out. I mean, for G2 it is literally meaningless.
Looking to break the curse that they've
Honestly, they might
suffered
put
at the
Baby
hands
on
of for
Duelist.
quite
It
a
wouldn't
while.
shock
They
me.
always come
Like a
second
Baby
last in
Phoenix
their
or something.
group, and it could be happening
They're
again
going
here
for a
today.
full mid aggro. No, they have
Feels
left
like
the
it will be.
spike.
I'll be honest with you. There's been a lot of fumbles,
Full
a lot of
retake B?
mistakes. They've won.
Oh, these guys don't even know.
Still managed to lose 2 of
Poor
the second
Navi,
rounds.
don't even know.
Well, a pistol win here for Navi does feel like it might just put the game to bed. And a pistol win here for Koi might mean that they still lose the second round. So
What am I looking at there,
waiting to
Rejoice?
see. The omens, at least, have both been performing. Hero and Batty G have been the players to watch so far. And I think
Big
definitely
TMV to
going
tell me
into
where
this
to send my
attack
FPL
side,
link. People have just put it in the
a little
general.
bit more from those
general
raised
chat.
players.
Well, this is it. The tank's been impressive on some duelists, but
I mean,
quite well
I always
so
think
far.
with
Maybe
FPL,
the
like,
defense is where things will change.
well, VF,
after
well,
the second
VFL I
round,
feel
at
more
least.
strongly about because I
Quick,
have
one
stronger
team,
opinions
that's
about
the
what
wall,
teams
that's
are good
huge.
and
Will
bad. But
get them control. Filu got hit by his own wingman, but it
in
doesn't matter.
FPL, I just think
They're
like,
able to take
you know,
the advantage.
at a certain point, just pick players you like.
Oh, if they win anyways, man.
They've got the spike. Xiao
This would
and
be a
Ruxin
bad round
are
to lose. I mean, they're so
very
low.
low. And Movistar Koi have won every pistol round so far. This
As long as they
should
aren't
be
completely
another
locked in,
opportunity.
he didn't see that
He
coming.
had one in the tally. He saw the ghost, but
30
whether he
seconds
realized it or not, that's a different question. Well, he
Oh.
knows now. He knows now.
Definitely knows now. But the longer
Turn
this
around.
goes, the more they're likely to check. It's the first that goes his way. They know where the second is. Batty G, he's been picked
Oh
up,
my
and
God.
Xiao will be there to clutch it out. It's going to be the pistol round going the way of Navi. And wow, there was a
Why are
man
we
really
smoking
building
off
up the
one
fact
side
that
and then getting so
Movistar
laser
Koi
focused on the other?
had that one done, pretty much. Mitch, man, how are you feeling?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
this is
Good
an unfortunate
question.
scenario. I'll tell you that.
Send that clip to Ulysses.
Like
Ulysses.
Actually do, yeah, I was on their side. That's good. Yeah, send that to
Why not
send
like
that to
push
Ulu.
further out?
I was nice for once.
Yeah.
They lose.
Yeah.
That's the first pistol he
But
lost.
I like the fact that Ruxik hears
get
the
everyone
wingman
in your
coming,
line
and
of
He could
vision.
have sidestepped it. He could have hit behind the wall, but he
No,
tanks
why
the
not
wingman
come out here?
Maybe
to
you're
let them
thinking
know,
too
I'm
much.
over here. Look at me. Look at me, guys. Baits for his
So that if
teammate,
a guy comes
and that
this
gets
way,
him the
in your
first
vision.
kill.
Comes this way, in your
But he
vision.
did a wonderful job spamming through the smoke, swinging wide. Handing over
Or better
a
yet,
rare
have a
L to
guy
Batty.
here.
That is 8-5 now.
One guy here.
With a pistol win, I'll be honest, this is looking more and more likely. Like we're going to see Movistar Koi
You know, unless like a
Fade
full
out
minute passes, you don't have to
of
worry
this
about
series. It could be out of their depth up against Navi, but there's still a little eco round to fight for. Navi won plenty of these. 2 out of 3 of the follow-ups. Maybe Koi can do the same.
Well, he's rage baiting TMV by sending the Irish flag. I think you.
That's something new for Navi
I think you are
so far,
assuming I'm
but
some sort
it
of
really does
massive
feel like a
nationalist.
death
I've got
sentence.
nothing
Like
against the
moments where
Irish flag or Irish people.
There's been opportunities. I think anybody maybe looking at the scorelines of this map or match will think that this is just a,
To be honest, I don't even think national. I don't even think British nationalists do these days,
for them. Batty G.
unless they're like Northern Irish.
That was not what I was expecting to happen. I'll be honest with you. Took a risk. The risk didn't pay off, and with how little they have.
Hello.
You think they
No
do,
one
Nick?
being
That's at
aware
least
of this
one.
is actually
A little bit
pissing
of
me
extra
off. These
damage,
guys
but
actually don't
ultimately
understand Corrode
you
at
can't
all.
expect too much more from this point, unless Monsters.
I'm sending a
And
strongly
they know
worded
there's a
letter to
player behind,
Navi
so they're gonna be
CEO.
coming at Monster full pace. Up above him, but he snuck past.
Standing.
They check it still. Well done to Xiao. Recovering his bases. We've only got one man left. Flya, an ace needed.
You believe?
Without a doubt, Tom. I think this is Flya's
It's his round to lose.
every
if
single time. 9 times out of 10, actually. I could see maybe one reality where Navi win this round, but I think there's a clear favorite here.
Yeah, that's a strange take, and I'm not talking Doctor Strange.
He would be
Gecko good
doubling
on
his
Corrode?
kills if he finds this. Started the round on 5.
Yeah, I think
that'll
he's
be
just
good.
going to die
I
to
can
the spike. but,
somewhat
you know,
understand the
I'll
theory.
allow you to
Ninja
dream.
defuse. Here we go. Ninja defuse.
I think he might be
Oh, he's
the-
got plenty of time, Tom.
Got to be kidding me.
So much. They should all run in now. They should all run in. He's got so much time. Right. Now, they've played it correctly. Just realizing the time
I think
is
in
gone,
theory
run away,
Gecko
don't
can
lose
be
your
good. The
weapons.
reason I say that
You
is
could've really
because
sent Rooks again
he does give you
with
the
ghost
opportunity to
double
try
check
and
it, but
take
that's how
mid
confident they were. They just didn't feel the need.
a lot. Right, like in theory, that 10-second cooldown.
We saw in the interview earlier about the difference.
The problem is,
between
I don't think you
playing the
see
sort of
teams like
optimal
again.
Valorant
Gecko, I think
comfort not really being a factor.
to
I'll
make
be
Gecko a
honest,
good pick, I
the
don't
tank
think
does
most
not
teams
look
play it
comfortable.
enough,
Like, he's
well
having
enough, right?
A rough game so far, 4-12.
But like what
Someone
I'm
that,
talking
as you
about
mentioned,
is like
we've seen on the likes of
Gecko
Yoru have
flashing,
unbelievable
somewhere up
performances.
here to
We've seen
see
him
if
play
they're
the
actually
ISO, it
aggroing
looks
mid
pretty
start of the
good,
round.
but
Then you would go and
on
take
that race,
B
I mean,
main
he has
with
played
Gecko. Then you would come back,
prior rosters, it
and then
just
you would go
hasn't
and
been so
wingman
far.
plus
Well, I think that's
Dizzy,
where the best in
come and actually
conversation
take
comes
mid.
in. It's like if you
Right, then you would pick it back up, and then 10 seconds later you're doing like your
then you need the
exec.
best in
Right, like
slot
that is a
player
good use of
for
Gecko.
that agent,
Do you
right?
see anyone
Like, you
using
put
Gecko like that
someone
at
that's
all?
the best Viper in the world
Not
onto an agent
really.
they've never played before,
Not
they're not
really.
going to deliver that same level. They don't have that same understanding of the flow. And I think the tank,
about
to his
Nats?
credit, Nats could probably do it, but to his credit, the tank has been flexing so much.
Oh, hello.
Well,
And he's been doing well for the most part, but this has been a struggle here.
Oh, we always spoke about this map and the walls, the amount that you can wallbang, almost like paper. That's a solid start. They need to start.
Personally,
their
I think if
comeback
you were
here
gonna
and
play
now. Fly
Gecko,
already under some
I would
serious
say
pressure, left blind, but
I would
hasn't
actually
been
play
able to
like
retreat,
a.
at least needs to
I'd
find
ditch the
ground,
Viper in
and
this
has done
comp
that
and
at
maybe
least before
even
he
play
traded
like
out. The tank left,
triple
low on
initiator.
HP though,
You know what I
will
mean?
fall. However,
Play
his
like
teammate,
Gecko
Batty
KO
has
Fate.
kept them with an advantage. The plant will be coming in. An isolated monster. But it depends when he hits
With
the
like a
timing.
neon.
If anything, I want him to come in a little later than the rest of the team.
Me saying ditch Viper? Oh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't play that comp, but I think if you are going to play Gecko, I think that's the comp that it makes the most sense.
Since I can still choose which 9,000.
Where you just like can then just out you. So how you defending? You're playing.
Really well in the first half.
You're getting the retakes down to a T is what you're doing.
On the board for Movistar Koi, but
you're
hey, look, it's a long
pushing them
road
back
ahead
in
of
mid
them.
at the start of the
They've got
round.
3 rounds to recover. Love the opening.
You've got to crack the neon.
The Odin spray by Filu working wonders.
That is very important to this. Your neon
Just to
must
finish
be
that
cracked.
conversation, like I think someone like the tank,
And
he's
you're
done very well so
aggroing
far, but then
mid
you have
heavy.
to, like flexing to all these different agents, but you have to think
Start of the round.
You need to understand that, you know?
And
think
you're
how he
feeling
would
good
feel
about
with that
retake
little
either
bit
side.
more comfort behind him. I think you'll
Well,
have
yeah, you
that
might need
more
Astra at that point.
consistent performance out of him.
Oh, Filu has succeeded in 1 round, and that's enough
Oh, he's getting confident.
for Angel to never be able to cross mid again. And, well, Matty G's found one. And actually, they did kind of try and cross mid.
Okay, cool.
And Flyer
Flyer
has
getting
just
points.
absolutely wrecked them. These early spams have completely denied Navi. And bear in mind, last round they had a few pieces missing. It was not the greatest of buys. This round was a full investment.
Very readable.
And they are left.
But I
just
think if
two.
you're the
Yeah, I don't
defenders
know
and
if it
take,
was a
I mean,
call for
yeah, you could
Filu.
say it's very
Like if
readable,
someone
but if
heard
it's
the
good, it
shrouded
doesn't
step
matter.
and just guessed that there would be a player up
That's
on
the kind of
top
comp
the
that you would play
boxes,
once though.
or like the
You know, as a
ones here.
changer. But again,
There
if
we
you can,
saw a die there,
like, if
but
I can guarantee
I don't
that
know
you're
if he
going to
had
win
a
the
call.
mid fight every
I
round,
don't know
then
if he just suspected it, but that spam
I
did
feel
a
alright
ton
about
of
the comp.
damage, and it was an easy follow.
Even if it is readable.
Then the other two
okay, I've got
comes
mid
in
control on
from that
Corrode. I
link
feel good.
push. And it's another element, like spamming the Odin from top mid we haven't seen a lot of, but it does empower that link player to go for a fight, often against low HP players, and certainly against positions that he knows are clear, because if you're stood there, your Odin teammates got him taken down. Movistar Koi cleaned this one up, 4 players left alive. It's not quite a flawless, but for the round that it was, it's about as good as you could hope for it to go.
Yeah,
2
for
rounds
sure.
behind and heating up.
Yeah, and as I said, like from what we've seen so far in this map, a lot of it has felt quite defense-sided.
It was the Prowler. Okay.
And then similarly to the likes of
Holy
an old
shit.
school split, it always felt like Navi were one of those teams that were really trying to pressure what you're able to do over on the attack side. It's going to be a relatively early
Nico
pause
as
for them
well.
coming into this second half, but you can understand why. This round's going to be a
And
low
the tank
purchase
has
with
had
just
a
some
bit of a
pistols,
shocker
although
today,
that
huh?
probably means they'll win. And then the next round, there's a chance for...
The next one was 5-3-4-1. I talked about this team, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I mean, Ruxic, good pick. I don't know what I need to link for it, but this is to check my FPL. Well, Asta Venom, did you put it in the Discord? He did. Where are you? Are you called Venom? Is that your Discord? You're also on light mode. I mean, what the hell's going on with that?
Similarly to how they always used to play split, mid control was a pretty big part of how Na'Vi liked to play the attack. So I think that if Movistar Koi can deny them that ground, it's definitely going to make things a lot more interesting. I think their Viper util has been
That's actually one of the few superhero references I actually
that Odin. But it's a lot of commitment.
somewhat understand.
And that's what's the interesting part for me, is that last round was 3 players fighting mid. I don't think they can keep that up all the time.
Although I don't really understand what is Venom.
To exploit, for example, maybe in a tank.
Does Venom take over Spider-Man, or is it a different Spider-Man?
It looks
like a
Navi are playing
diseased
for the win in this
Spider-Man?
round as well. Looking for aggression on A, grouped up.
It's a
There was
parasite.
high-low there. The
But
rifle
is
was in
it
as well, the
Superman?
Guardian that
Does
they've
it take
got.
over Superman?
They don't see anyone. Now
I
they
don't know
move
what
to the B side.
symbiote means.
Oh, that's
A lot of information. Yeah, they might think about just canceling this, maintaining mid control. Still 50 seconds. I mean, Navi have got
eyes here.
a bunch of options at their disposal.
That was also thrown from very far away. So
It takes
the
over
amount of
whatever
info
it
that
wants.
Flyer has managed to get from mid.
Did I say Superman? I meant Spider-Man.
Isn't anywhere near as much
I know it's
presence
Spider-Man.
on this side
I
of
know
the
he
map.
looks like Spider-Man.
Nice.
Or whatever it is. Symbiote. Symbiote motherfucking looking
Well, the
like
real jewel in
Spider-Man.
hands, Angel's going to have that one, but they are taking so much chip damage along the way that they should be walking into an absolute failure of a round. The tank, though, under pressure. As said, he's been having a really rough map, but supported by a utility. This is a chance to clean up. And well, it's yeah, he's going to get caught up
What
by
do you think of an ult
I'm
there
surprised
in
that
a
Angel even
2v4
threw
on
that
the
in,
Nico?
I'll be honest with you.
It was a bold strategy, Cotton. And it did not pay off.
Bold.
Yeah, I'm a little perplexed.
Click on
When I
16.
heard that activated, I looked over and went, "Oh, is Filu activated?" No.
Yeah.
That was Angel that threw that one in.
It's 4v4?
I do like this though. A paranoia put into
I don't
play.
think it was.
He used it when he was in the corner.
Dude, it's such a...
Yes, he
From
did.
that spot.
He doesn't use it in the other
I guess that
4v2
was
of them.
just
He
an
uses it.
immediate emergency play. Trying to
I wanna turn it all off. I kinda turn it all off.
To be found. But that's a really high value ultimate for info and
Dude,
for
we're about to go
control.
to
Take it out of
playoffs.
play. Now as they push this B side, they won't have that to
An
work
alien
with.
organism
There's gonna
called a
be
Clinton. None of
flash
you
over the
said
top,
Clinton.
Sent in late. Alexis
All of you are
already
fake
in
fans.
space. He's already behind them. That's a great bit of ground to claim early. But Batty G and Filu, they're still holding strong. Now they're going to be sent back. And the question is this just a simple play up into heaven coming through from Alexic, or the wrap around to mid? For now, at least, it looks like he'll just hold control.
That's a chat GPT answer? Don't
the
take the
thing.
bait.
It's been long enough where
Wow.
they're not going to be walking in blind as they would do, although they're clearing those backlines, and this could be
I
a
get
problem.
two.
They're running in. They think, okay, we've caught this guy. Is anybody going to check? They do, but it's too little too late. The nade will claim one, though. The tank's done well. Showstopper into the roof. Could be enough to kill
Oh
him.
my
Alexis
God,
survives with 8 HP.
Yeah.
He's got a Showstopper of his own,
It
but he's
never
so
works up there like
desperately
that.
low that
Why are you
using it
blast
might not be
backing?
worth it.
Why are you tapping and
He's trying
blast
to
backing?
bait in the
Oh,
fight.
shit.
Time.
Has moved his opponent off of that.
She doesn't know,
fight.
she doesn't
That
know, but
time's
I
now
think
ticking
the-
away. The tank knows it. The
Yeah, okay.
spare, and he's gonna land the
Also
shot
check
as
my
well.
VFL once you
Alexis
rated the
saving
FPL
Na'Vi from their demise.
9637.
And well, it will be
Okay, that's
the
the Venom I
lead
will.
kept just about.
Oh, we'll slowly
What
make our way
a
through these
round
things.
from Alexic. He gets all that control. He doesn't overplay his hand. He waits.
Oh.
And as soon as Thrash gets a player in the corner, he knows they are going to be so focused on getting that man, on capitalizing on the ultimate, that they're not going to check the corner. Lets the first guy run past. It's because of that that he's able to take the second. And it's
Sad
because of that
coin
he's
noises.
got his showstopper. He's still alive. Pops the showstopper and knows the tank's not going to stick it. He's expecting a rocket. That's so smart, so
they
well
got
played.
fast again.
What a round indeed, 10-8.
So both teams finding
2 rounds
success,
to
just
hit it.
kind of
Navi have found the
sending
spark.
it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they've been trying to pick up the pace the last couple of rounds. In the B site,
Flyer,
it
bro,
worked, but
let's
this
get a
time
kill.
They've been delayed. It was the usage of immediate Viper Orb in combination with those smokes, even a Prowler being put through. This whole idea is just to try and slow them down as much as possible, force them back into potentially another mid play where they have been getting destroyed.
Well, looks like they will respect that mid control that has caused so many problems for them. The rotation to the B site. The steps stop early enough. But this angle could be good for one on Monster. They're walking right into his crosshair. But he's fired off a little too early. Now they know. The nade forces him back. Snakebite to buy time. 37 seconds. The clock.
Ult, you gotta expect heaven.
Here, but that space taken by Hero. The flash comes in too late. But the trade at least on Alexic. Oh, the spray from Filu is perfect.
Wow.
And they keep on going.
Nice flood in.
Movistar Koi bouncing back in the gap.
Flyer gets a kill as well.
Yeah, Monster's utility over the last couple of rounds.
It's funny, every time they actually take elbow or have some presence of elbow, the site is so easy to take.
Basically just refreshing
every other time when they just bomb rush the back site, they fail. I wonder what they need to do here.
Like his Viper util has just been causing so many issues.
No.
That NAVI are continuing.
I mean, you'd think this game, with how much Koi pop off when they went around, you'd think they'd 13-0.
A little bit after he was.
Yeah,
the economy of NAVI
there was a possibility. This is not giving me like as many hopes for the Fnatic Impact game for like an upset happen.
But I
do
have
real.
to say, we saw this on the last map
Some
as
teams
well.
just too strong.
And a couple of mistakes, a snake bite that won a round, and it quickly changes once again.
A snake bite that went around by, I think, 0.35 of a second as well. Movistar Koi, they look to forget what happened previously, and this is a good way to do it. About to tide things up. Hero does find one, which is concerning. That's a weapon recovered for Xiao. No, for Hero, but Xiao will still get
Koi
himself
talk about themselves like the 08 Celtics do on podcast.
Viper's Pit, winnable?
Down to 60. Viper's Pit, it should be put in.
Against all the right fouls.
This could secure them the round. This could get them the advantage back, and that spam almost claimed a kill.
Okay, they're not using it.
Here's the pit. It's gonna reach.
From outside.
Possibility.
An aggressive position. They need to clear. It's the second
Are they
time.
so
It's only the
fucking
one.
blind to that?
Hero now going to
But that was your
back and try and
Viper's
play
Pit.
with the rest of the team. Boombot available.
Oh,
Filu
they don't
just
understand.
caught.
That's a
Not
nice
really
angle to be fair
paying
with this
attention,
pit.
it seemed. A bit of an off angle, sure, with the Viper's Pit, but now you start to look at those players. They're going to be tagged desperately low. Finding anything should be impossible, though the spams haven't been met. The spams haven't been met. He's just sticking it within the smoke. He's just going to take the round away.
There's no way.
Hero will
There's no
eventually
way.
get it done, but it's already the Red Bull clutch. I don't know why NAVI was so confident that he wasn't defusing.
My God.
Well, I spoke about blunders on one side. It feels like a blunder on the other.
I like this from Xiao going up top, the jump up from Hero as well, but yeah, you know, it's a shame there's no nade, there's no snake bite, there's nothing to really play with, and that position, it gives just a small pixel that they can take on the spam. It's hard to hit, and I think they went for it with a share.
Koi take a timeout. Let's take a look at this team. 1, light mode. What the hell are you doing? 2, you can see that's Nico Williams here. Allison in goal. What's with all the Allison love? Allison Dubravka, good start. Double Forest defense. Risky, but could pay off. Poro, could be fine. Tarkovsky is in my team. Enzo, oh, you've gone Gessend. That's bold. That's bold. Marmouche, I mean, I like Watkins. Who's on your bench? Tabido, Paketar, and Wood. Wood on your bench for Brentford at home? Surely not. We'll get back to that in a second.
Opportunity
I got more things to say about that.
for them to talk to their coach as well.
That's a great little toasty. Patty G previously helped Angel and Xiao make it to Reykjavik, and now he stands in their way.
They didn't make it to Reykjavik.
Looking to stop them
They didn't get to go.
from making playoffs, and again, they would still have a chance, but it would be out of their hands. For Koi, that's not the case. They lose here, it's over and done with. Ruxik's already in. Oh, that's a great play by Ruxik, but again, Batty G, such a reliable player in those moments. He brings it back in their favor.
Viper's Pit is being guarded. in case anybody goes.
Would Will be
wild,
playing?
looking
Okay.
For info. Mid.
Pacquiao is an
Been
interesting one.
denied for the majority of this
Feels like one of
game.
those
It
players
looks
that
like there's
could
an
go
opportunity
crazy,
for it
but
to
also
be
could
denied again, even
just get
still, though.
absolutely 0
The
points.
trade out of Batty G, the hero of the last couple of rounds, and an incredibly low HP Natan.
I'm not sure I love the Pacquiao pick.
Puts the advantage, at least for now, in the favor of Na'Vi. But with no pressure really being put in.
How much
onto
does
that
Pacquiao
mid, the decision
cost?
is
6 or
where do
5.5?
they go?
I wonder if they've sensed now that link play, not much support from top mid, no spams coming in
30 seconds
from
left.
Filu anymore.
Pacquiao
They
likes
could
yellow
go
cards too, if you know the
around
law.
pit, make it to the B side behind,
Okay,
but instead
3v3.
they want to avoid it
We'll
completely,
move on
and
past
that
that.
means stepping into a site
They've
where
got
the
2
tank
players
is
on A.
desperately low. But Filu has come in to back him up, sitting inside.
The Odin
elbow,
spam
even
here
if they
could
get
go
that
hard.
opening pick, they shouldn't expect the other player. In comes the plant. 8 seconds left on the clock.
Denied.
And it's being denied. The plant now has to be stuck. A blast pack doesn't land. A wide swing needed. Plant secured. Alexic gets 2! Bailing Navi out of what could have been, should have been a lost round. If that blast pack was just a little bit closer, this would already be done, but
They know where
instead,
he was.
Monster from Link again has to be the one to bring Movistar Koi kicking and screaming across the line, put them in the lead, and give them a chance
Nade online.
to bring us to map number 3. The nade is up. The time is there now because it's ticking low.
I think you
And
actually
goes
have
the
to stick
reveal. They
off
know
there.
he's not on it. The time now desperately low. The nade's not even thrown in. Not yet. They're biding their time. It's gone out the window.
No time. No time. No time. Thankfully.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, Andy, give us a slow-mo. Give us a slow-mo, man. Oh, that's awful.
Remaining.
That's, I can't believe that.
It works.
Andy, and listen, cue it up after. I want a
can't
slow-mo of
believe
that
I
nade.
can't believe it went out the
Straight
window.
through the window.
Oh, that's
That
really
was
funny.
beautiful.
Well, Navi get the job done in the end. Oh,
I mean, Flyer is
I
on the
wasn't
fucking
expecting
struggle
that.
bus.
It just saw keep going.
It
Oh.
didn't matter in the end. Xiao had done enough to deny the time, and
This time they fake a bit of A pressure and come back B.
I might have left the building if that changed the round. Just gone home. Wow.
High pressure scenarios. And create some hilarious moments. Navi take the lead back, are 2 rounds away from qualifying.
Like
to
Dizzy's,
playoffs.
this is what I
Take
mean,
the
right? Like
KC
Dizzy's
with
like
them
that are
as
just
Koi
shit.
would join Apex.
Like if you're not actually gonna
Mace.
commit to taking it,
One of the teams
then
eliminated.
what's the fucking point?
Nightfall utilized onto B. It is going to connect.
Come on.
Monster was still around, but his only job was to really try and slow them on the entry. Unfortunately, both. Well, I was going to say a couple
Oh
of
my
players have
God.
made it through. Hero, it is ballsy to go up into that smoke, but it has worked.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they hit the nightfall. He knows that they can't hear, and unless they're in it, it's a calculated risk, and it's worked out wonderfully here. The payoff, but now Rooksik's down. We're back to a 4v4. Ults for Navi, not going to help them out. They get a little bit of information with Hero, but it's got to be the rifles that do the dirty work, and Xiao's already fallen. Hero from up top, and he is the hero they needed.
There's
but now
another.
the real trouble, the tank wrapping around, finds one, but the time ticking so desperately low. He doesn't know where Alexic is. And from the top rope, a chance to secure this round. The spam goes in, the drone
What?
is heard, and the tank
There's
got
no
it
way.
just in time. That looked like a lost round, but with 2 seconds to spare, Movistar Koi have equalized.
Oh, Alexic's been having a couple of just very shaky moments. That Hero basically set him up to win that round.
Thank you, Andy.
Yep,
Thank you.
That's one of the shaky moments. But yeah, this one as well, it's like Hero set him up. He goes, okay, we have those 2 players in the back line. I'm going to go peeking out, take a risk. He takes 2 players with him. And then the second one is Alexic just basically having to finish off the round, but the plant wasn't for him. It wasn't in a position, and it just felt a little bit choky. 11-11.
11-11.
Mistakes
Here we
being
go.
made, an immediate thrash being sent through, but there's a showstopper waiting on the
Nice.
other side. It was a trap.
Oh, and you got a third.
Spike down B.
2v4
You
now.
know about the
They
Omen ult. You
eventually
must know. You
deal
must
with
know
the
he's
tank.
back here.
Deep play from Hero.
Flyer,
They
use some
know
fucking
it. They're
util.
clearing it, and his
We'll get a
back
free
is
one. It's
turned.
cool
It's
too.
a freebie for Flyer, and a big
No.
needed by
Honestly,
Rooksit.
if he gets an
This
ace
would be
though,
an ace.
I'll
There's
take
only
it.
one player close by. The plan could be secured. The wrap through mid open. The world is Ruxik's oyster. 3 orbs away, so it's not going to be a Viper's pit to close it. 1
Oh,
minute on the
he's
clock,
big-brained it, but
this
he's
read is
also
perfect. Flya is
small-brained
wrapping
it.
around. He'll catch him just in time.
Wow.
12 for Movistar Koi. Overtime guaranteed, and a map 3 on the cards.
You felt for a moment that that was going to be a play of a lifetime for Ruxik. He's had many of them throughout the last couple of weeks, but I like this adaptation. You know the Monster has been having quite a bit of pressure put onto him. Now they've realized he's solo on that side of the map, so they put the pressure in, but there's a second layer. The tank, someone who I think was 4 and 12, right? He is now 16 and 18. He's been having a massive resurgence on
They're
this
gonna
defensive
aggro away.
side.
Last round.
NAVI, they found a round here and there, but it has mostly been Movistar Koi in this second half.
Deep A control from Movistar Koi off rip.
They're gonna get that
Crash
back.
is
They're
gonna
gonna
be
end on
recovered,
B again.
But sensing the numbers on that side of the map, it's going to be a much more direct play to the B site. Entering with the showstopper. Alexic's taking a lot of space, but he won't find any picks. The plan
You got a lot
secured.
to retake. You have to wait for this gecko ult first, I think.
It's not going to be Ruxik going for it. I think
You
that was
flash-
Angel
you
with the
own
wingman
flash
2
first,
away
then
from
you
a
get
Viper's
goal.
pit that could change the game, but instead Navi looked to change
Flash
up
will
where
be
those
coming.
fights come into play. It's a deep play towards
flash?
this B side, towards spawn.
Too slow. You
Paranoia
have to
goes up
own
top.
flash
That's been a
first.
big problem for them so far, but Alexic isn't hit. He's still
Again?
free. They're not clearing the corner. It's happened so many
I
times.
got ult off that.
But the picks
Hold on.
aren't found. Movistar Koi are the ones putting numbers to their advantage. Ruxik stands for 1 in the corner. Shao gets 2, and alongside Hero, they've got
Oh my
themselves the
god.
OT.
What is going on, bro? What is going on?
They hit Shao with the nightfall. They had the trail that he was in that corner, but just couldn't clear him. And there were many points in this round where I was thinking Navi were going to win it. Where when a position doesn't get checked with the aggressive spots that they had,
One enemy.
this
Trail is on the
2v4 was
floor,
not
man.
the point where I thought they would turn the round. But again, they dig deep. Again, they take
Someone's
this
got to
to
go heaven there,
overtime.
though. Someone's got to go heaven
And
there.
now, well, you go back to looking at Movistar
12,
Koi,
12.
because for Navi, okay, they lose this map. They have Ascent coming up.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, this is... this game is like... It's kind of sloppy. There's some nice moments in it.
Plays such a big role.
Yeah, but it does feel a bit all over the place.
Map 3, what they're looking for. 2 rounds in a row. And it starts on the attack. Already picking up the pace. Looking to put the pressure on Alexic. Like we said, has been having a
Sure,
much
we'll flash
slower
go.
map. But he's got backup. Hero. Smoked off now towards the elbow. Main still held
This
by
looks like an
Shao.
8 split.
Unknowingly running into where the numbers are. Nice nade. Batty's going to take a bit of damage before getting out of there. The shrouded step gets him to safety.
Angel jump peeking is making me very nervous. They've been watching this, but it does keep them with the information. Of course, similar to the setup of this is Movistar Koi, you've got that solo Viper and then the stack up on A.
Now if he
3
flashes
players
him...
ready and
Zoom, zoom,
waiting.
zoom.
And bear in mind that that wraparound
Been seen.
has been an issue. Angel down.
There you go. There's a
That
start.
opens up mid, but the A site is still bolstered.
Oh, but they're running headfirst into a stack.
That was the dizzy sound sent out on mid. Ends up getting caught. Hero and Shao fighting together from the elbow. There'll be no isolating. The fights are so I thought. Hero left Shao, but he trades it in the end. The numbers are kept. But the plant should be found. All the while, the wraparound comes into play. 2 going wide. It's going to be a bloodbath. The tank finds the first. Showstopper online, but Ruxik comes in to save the day.
God damn.
Before that can get a
Oh,
little too
Koi.
close for comfort. The round found for Navi, and hell, if coming into OT, we want to talk about the pressure. It just got a whole lot
Threatening to
worse
kill
for
Alexic.
Movistar Koi. Now they're facing match and series point, playoffs point for them.
As well, it's another to add to that stat of 5v4 conversion. Once again, a wonderful read from the side of
One enemy
Navi.
remaining.
I think obviously taking a gamble into a B site execution this late in the game, unlikely.
Alex, you ready?
One.
All right,
Yeah,
gave a lot of context there.
but the fact that basically they were able to have
Ruxik 1 off 25, let's go.
Crossfire, Sublime. Now they go in for a very similar early
Five
take.
stack,
The
eh?
flash just thrown in.
Yeah, we just fucking
Give it a
throw
little
in
bit of
Dizzy and
additional
leave it.
space,
Like,
but
I
they are
fucking hate the
fading back
Gecko you
towards
spam.
mid. They have baited a rotation. Batty G is alone and almost
Yes,
managed
Ruxic,
both,
let's go.
but it is only one.
Find you.
One player down, but the trades always going to favor the attack side. They are moving towards the A side, though, where there's numbers to play with for Movistar. Koi,
Nice,
where an attack on 1 HP is holding the line. And Heroes left alone. I don't know where Natank thought he was, but he was very
They
much
got a bad
mistaken.
com there?
Walks in backwards. One of the more confusing engagements, but it's still a 1v2.
It's Hero, though. Hero has been one of the star players in this map. 27 and 17. Spikes will be into his hands. Obviously nervous
Doesn't know.
about
He kind of has to go A.
pressure
'Cause
coming
he might
in.
just-
Obviously,
like, he
Monster
doesn't
has
know
been
if they're,
playing
like,
his B side of the
anywhere
map
here.
all the time, so he knows that he
Like,
could be coming
really,
in from
Monster could be
absolutely
anywhere
But
here.
also the pause starts to put doubt in the mind. Filu, though, holding, will be able
Okay,
to keep
we go
this
again.
one
We
going.
go again.
A second
Ruxic
OT
25.
at least needs.
Flyer
And the
15.
patience
Hold
was a
on, I've
big
cooked.
deal there for Filu. He sits there holding the corner. When he re-pinks, he sees the spike isn't there anymore. At that, what happened here? What was that? But when he peeks, he sees Spike's not there, and he suspects that player's freezing outside, waiting for us to rotate.
Okay, timeout Koi on the attack side. The situation for Koi is very simple. If they win, they are in playoffs. If Navi lose, they can still make playoffs by Team Liquid beating KC. So, I mean, Koi are 1-0 down here. They lose, they're out. They lose, KC are in playoffs. Koi couldn't win a coin toss. Well, I mean, famously, they would only have a 50-50 chance of doing so. Koi in playoffs is just sad. Send KC. You really think KC isn't that much sadder? You really think KC is all fucking sunshine and rainbows considering they just made a roster move? I want Koi to win because I want the KC game to be interesting.
Survival, the name of the game for Movistar Koi. Then they can have a week to look to make the adjustments they need. To make it there, they have to grow legs in this series and hit their stride up against NAVI. Or else they'll be left flopping on the shoreline, 13-13.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone tuck by this box.
This
I'm guessing
round
because it's a
pivotal
terrible idea.
for
and
their
they just see you
success
straight
here on
away,
the attack.
but
This is
I'll
what they
mention if you
talked
did.
about in the timeout. And we saw the aggression from NAVI catch them way off guard before. Doesn't look like it will this time, though. Very passive, waiting for NAVI's aggression.
We've seen this a lot, where at least one player has tried to re-aggress into middle later in the round. With Angel's flash, maybe they'll go a little bit further, but it also just gives those faster rotations, and especially with the A site being a pretty constant target for either side. This time, though, B site will be the one. Steps potentially giving a little bit of information over to Hero. That's where they start the walk up. That's where they start the flank. And Angel will now go to join the B side defense. And that's already alarm bells. Monster has been caught.
Yeah, you have a choice here. Go back and fight, but with 30 seconds left, go forward is the more likely option. Forward into the stack that they don't know is here. The first will be found, but the trade is quick from Hero. They stop the plant. Time becomes an issue, and as they keep on accelerating, it's into a brick wall. This defense unmoving, unwavering, as NAVI push up to 14.
Like, the style in which Koi is losing is just crazy.
This is 30th kill in this map, and a lot of it is the initial aggression. He's the one that likely hears the steps because of his position. The immediate rotate from Angel to put that Molotov into play to slow them down, and then he's able to get a pick, run all the way back, and be ready to fight on the cross as well. He is looking to drag Na'Vi kicking and screaming into that playoff stage. And while for Movistar,
Hero
Koi,
dropping
they
30
once
after
again
raiding
head onto
TMV?
that
Coincidence?
defense. Again,
I
this is
think
where
not.
both teams showed their better
I
half.
fucking
Not a
think not.
deficit,
Ruxic's got an
but
op.
pressure only
Attack
builds.
up.
You can only take
Someone just
so
wish
many
for a
of
Rook 6
these.
4K. I somehow think with an
Mistake will
attack
be
up
made
it's not going to
eventually
happen,
and
although he
things
might
come
kill in the tank
crumbling
jumping
down.
here.
Rook 6 swinging
For
it.
which team, though, is the question. Jump peek coming in. Can't do that again. Rook 6 holding it now. Op in hand. They will be backed off by an attack. At least with the aura buff, there'll be no chance for that fight. But they're leaving Rook 6 behind to look for that pick, at least for a
Rook's still
moment.
jumpy.
Oh, no.
It's a risky game to play. Rook 6 operator is an all-in gamble that they can find the tank, but it isn't to be. I'm a little bit surprised, I'll be honest. I think he's been someone that has been pretty solid on this attack side, but clearly feeling like there's a counter to be had with this gun. Maybe this could be it. Bilu goes out wide, but he's not quite hit the timing. A second jump would surely do the deal, but you don't expect anybody to really be going back. It's risky. But now with 40 seconds left, having no
Did he
pick
not see
found,
that far?
it's just a straight up B hit again.
There's going to be a peek eventually, though. Batty has to get out of that corner on the left. He's got to swing in, and the shot won't be landed. Ruxic down. Big pickup for Batty G. Another goes in favor of Movistar Koi, and it looks like another OT
Why is Monster
on the
aggroing
cards. Whether it's converted or not, well,
Spam
it's
by
down
Flyer.
to Angel and Hero to deny. Angel's gone deep, walkabouts, and Hero's up top, but they know about him.
It's not even planted for. Where
How do
are they
deny it
going?
from here?
Where are they? Where the
Fight
fuck's
through all
Angel? What
these
is he watching
players,
spawn
and only
for?
one will be found.
Brother!
DQ's already done by the time the
Brother!
nade gets there. 14 to 14.
I'm
We go
back.
again.
Yeah, I like
Old
what
man's
you're saying.
gone walking.
Walking.
Oh, get him back.
Hold the spawn. You watch the bomb.
It's happened in almost every single B
Angel, please. They're on the spike.
So instead,
What?
they all play through the link together. They all go through.
Angel, the spy!
as a team, and when the trades are there,
He's
The
white.
spy!
Let him in. Let him in.
14-14.
Crazy, bro.
It's still Friday
I
then.
feel like it's going to be the first winning attack round that might just be the one to take it.
Well, there have been ripples of grace here from Movistar Koi. They can find it on the attack. Like we said, defense, that's where all the big performances have been. And it's Alexic going deep.
Holy
with
shit,
the
get shot on
armor,
Alexic.
being denied. Huge pick
Again.
from Monster.
Wow, Monster go kill.
Oh my god, why are we challenging it? One of the
He
sites you
seems
can
to
just
be
hold
winning
elbow. They don't even
defensive
challenge
round after
elbow.
defensive round, but this
Please.
Monster
could
go
be
win
where
the
that
game.
all changes.
Why
This
how have
could
we
be
ended up
where
with a
Movistar
terrible
Koi
plan?
set us up for map number 3.
Hold on.
Xiao
Roxic
feeling
is actually in a
option
god
after
spot. Never
mid-control
mind.
was lost, felt
He's
he had
triggered
to go
God for
aggressive.
mortality. He's in a mortal human
Ended up
spot, but he
being a
can
problem.
supersede what we
Mosh being
believe the
sent
human
through,
body's capable
Batty
of.
G
Look at this
waiting and
clear.
watching, and
Okay.
he wins that fight easily
GG's.
versus
Round
Roxic.
over.
The remaining two with so much to find, and they're not going to get anything done.
Oh! Angel 1v5. This would be an
Angel,
all-timer.
I'm here.
This would be an
my
all-timer.
God.
He has a wingman.
That padding, but that feels like that's
Wingman,
all it
wait.
will be to
Thrash,
find the remaining
thrash,
two is an impossibility, especially with the amount of time that's already gone.
Now you don't have time for it,
Batty
fucker.
G, he's hoping
Well, I
for
mean-
an extra kill. It may
He got an ace!
God, he
He
hit it.
got an ace!
but it
Angel got an ace! Someone had Angel. I was looking at that team before. Someone said they had Angel.
Monster opens up this
That
round
is crazy.
effectively.
That
Who
is
got
crazy.
Angel?
Those picks
Unk woke up.
unbelievably valuable.
He did fall
This gave
asleep
them
halfway through the round, but then he
everything
woke
to
up
work
again.
with. It left Batty G set up for that
Oh.
play. And yes, Angel
he
has
just passed a
possibly
little
the
bit of
best
distance.
individual round we've
Wingman
seen from them all
thrashes. She's
year.
gonna have her snake bite go off.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Papa's maybe going to bed early, certainly on this map. We're looking for Ascent. We're looking for map 3.
Got Angel on your bench. That's crazy. +3 for Angel. Who would have thought that? And a meaningless one as well. In an actual 1v5. In an actual... He was left... he was 1 against 5. And he got an ace.
If Koi,
That's so funny.
if Koi win this, I'm going to bed.
That's perfectly reasonable, I think. Oh,
We
that's
will
so
return
funny.
tomorrow. What are the games tomorrow? What is DRX versus Talon? Paper
Oh, the
Rex versus
Pacific games?
T1. Oof.
Yeah. It's the office tomorrow, so it should be pretty good.
Wait, I'm actually up for that. And then Giants versus Heretics. Okay. Mates versus Vitality rematch. The grudge match.
That one's not that
Wait,
exciting.
tomorrow's actually. Wait, the what?
Untouchable.
I don't think that one's that
Anytime that he
exciting.
was around. And it's great to see him really hitting his peak
Oh, it's group
performance
stage
down
week
there on
5.
the
Remember,
stage.
for some reason, I thought it was
Everyone
playoffs.
stepped up though.
Yes.
It's been a good comeback as well from the
Yeah,
top.
mates are
In
gone
fact,
and
Flyer,
Vitality
I think
already
he
in.
started like 1-7.
No,
He's now
Vitality
only
on
a
it.
few
Vitality do
kills
need to win.
negative as well.
If they lose, they're out.
Everybody
okay.
pulling their weight.
Oh, okay,
Monster,
that's something.
he's
That's
been
pretty
confident.
Yeah, yeah,
You can
there's,
understand
there is
why.
some stakes, especially for
This
Vitality.
B-side hold has been tough to break, and you can see they've even bolstered it up with Batty G because they know that's where Navi
No,
have their
after
success.
this is Fnatic Apex. But if
I think
Koi
the
closes
last
this
time we saw
out,
this
we'll
blitz
just
out
watch
on B,
map 3 of this and
the
that's
Dizzy
it.
came in late. Alexic was taken down. Now it's on time, but there's a snake
Another
bite
B
to
hit.
slow.
The flash is good.
No way to capitalize. Paranoia already sent through. They've lost so much.
Just send it in. Just send it
And
in,
they're
I dare
running
you.
into 3 players. Navi, they're on the back foot already. Alexic looks to bail them out. Ah, it's a tough fight. Monster's eventually eliminated, but a flash comes back from Filu, wrapping around to the right, looking to fight with Batty G, and Batty serves as the bait, pulls them in, reels them in.
Nice,
for
Koi,
the
let's go.
16-14 for the map 3 secured. Mobby
Wow, what a
Koi.
map.
They stay alive.
What a
for
map.
now.
Yeah, it was their first time playing Corrode, and it.
I don't know what this music is. What a crazy map. Are you leaving then?
100%. Yeah, I'll leave for now, and then I'll be back tomorrow for Pacific if you're on.
I will be. Okay.
All right, bet.
Goodbye.
See you then. Goodbye.
Okay, how many points? I mean, the points are gonna go crazy in this game. So map 1, my boy Ruxic gets 3 for this. Plus he got a +1, I think. Flyer even getting 2 for me. Oh, he even gets 4 for winning the map. Then this, my boy Flyer only getting 2, but 3 for the map. My boy Ruxic getting a nice 4. PG 30 and 20. I mean, he really did fry in that map, huh? We go to Ascent. Okay, time to rate some teams. Again, let's start FPL. And so yeah, play Wood. I personally would say, well, one, I think that Juve is a better West Ham defender pick. I personally don't like Kudus, but that's just my personal bias. I'm not sure about Gessan's minutes, to be honest. Or Marmouche's minutes. I even think Marmouche. I mean, you're in the City League, so you know what? Go Marmouche if you want. Hello, Gooners. Shio Raid. Yeah, I've got my team now. I'll need to make the league. But Watkins and Haaland is fine. Enzo is okay. I would change Paquetá though. I personally prefer the Brighton defenders. What are you looking at? That's an FPL team. But now I need to go through some more VFL teams as well. Fucking hell, was that a spider on me? No, it wasn't. It was just my fucking cable. Right. Where did we get to? Thierry Andre. Done that. We talked about time for a bit. God, this was a while. Astra Venom wanted me to check 9637. Is this you? 9637. Is this the right one? Let's hope so. Well, you've got Elite in there. Which already, I've got bad news for you. I got bad news for you. I'm not sure Alumi's here to change it out. I think he's in Japan. Pyrol should get Elite's points, but I think Alumi's in Japan. So I don't really know what to say. Why does Trex have the Liquid banner? Because he fucking plays for Liquid. Have you had a stroke? Have you been in a coma? He is not? Well then get him to change Elite. Sato IGL. Thoughts on the team minus elite? Yeah, the elite thing is unlucky. Molsey. I mean, that's unfortunate, but sometimes you just got to play Molsey. It's the way it is. Valin Ruxick. Valin... I think Valin and Trent I'm more high on than Jonah P. Valin has actually kind of been frying, hasn't he? Yeah, I mean, look at these point totals for Valin. That's crazy. Look at that. He's every week he's had more than 10. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that. Nat should be good. Trek should be okay. Trek's have been a little underwhelming, I think. But it's fine. Trent should be okay. Ruxick is the GOAT. Woot is a good pick. Sato is a good pick. I mean, this is a pretty good team other than Molsey and Elite, I would say. Other than Molsey and Elite, I like it. But because Elite's there, I'll give you a 7.5. Who else is there? Okay, are we good? Have I seen yours? What, your FPL or your VFL? Where are you, Fabio, in this? Where are you right now? You're ahead of me. Holy shit. Fuck. So I'm on 4-4-1. And you're 8 points ahead of me. 8 points ahead of me. I can catch you. I can catch you. Who's at the top? iHex, who's often in here. It's close. It's so close. They're joint first. iHex and Abdullah. With then a couple people right behind. God, because I swear in Toronto, didn't someone kind of run away with it? Yeah, Taghead was 21 points ahead of anyone else. I'm not just randomly doing chat. It costs 50,000 thought bubbles. Yeah, there you go. Roses and Twig knows. ID3 is Fabio's team. Fabio helps make this, so he gets special privileges. And also he's beating me. BFL's grandpa. You've also got Zek and Agile. You've got Zek and Kayak. You've got Jonah. You're fucked. You've also got Ruxick. You've got Zeppa. Oh, it's a good team. It's a decent team. I need Zeppa to be getting negative points. I need Derek to do fuck all. To be honest, I need Apex to beat Fnatic. That's what I need. If Apex beat Fnatic, I'll beat you. I will just straight up beat you if Apex beat Fnatic. But we've both got second IGL, so that means our variance is quite unlikely. I did pay 50k and I got scammed. Well, get a refund. Or tell me your team name now. iHex, no, okay, yeah. You're number 1, so I'll take a look at your team. This is number 1 in the world. Woot, Zek and IGL as well. Jonah P. Narrate, Nats, Ruxick, Kess, Xander, Double 100 Thieves, and Scuba. I think there's better teams than that. $2,941. I mean, you could just be lying to me here, but I think that team is fine, but not amazing. But then again, you're first, so what do I know? 2,941. Fine. Apparently, I scammed you before. Let's go, team. Well, look at you, fucking original Zek and IGL. Sato. Fucking bandwagoner. What, Ruxick. Good for you. Trex, Trent, Zelsis, Westside, Valen. Again, it's pretty good, to be fair. It's a pretty good team. Having to play Molsey, not great, obviously, but other than that, it's pretty good. $1,648. the guy tied with him first place? First place easy. There's no way you call first place easy. Oh, but you've got Aves. It's fucked. You're fucked. Liquid are gonna dick down on KC. Okay, we're getting into map 3. My team is better than his, though. Well, you might lose to someone else completely. Wait, who did you IGL? You've also IGL'd Zekken, so you've both IGL'd Zekken. This is where one of you should have gone. Well, one of you should have gone something different. You should have IGL'd Woot or something.
Let's see if
I'm
they've
afraid the
woken
Zekken has a
beast
quiet
on
game.
the other side of the stage. NAVI, they had some blunders, they had some shaky rounds, but if Alexa comes in with that map 1 energy,
Okay,
this
here
could
we
be a
go.
quick conclusion.
Yeah, for sure. It was mentioned by Mini on the desk as well, the fact that they
Map
already
3.
beat Fnatic, whose comp this is, on this map. So it's not like they're coming in and this is a surprise factor or that sort of a aggressive.
So I will leave
Now
after
we
this
know
map.
what they're up against.
I
say
will
that
stay
there's
to the
definitely
completion of it,
silver
but then as
linings.
soon as
I
it's
think
done,
the talk
I
on the
will
Yoru,
leave to go to my
even
quiz.
though
And
he
you
doesn't
guys can
pick
all
it up
enjoy
towards the
Fnatic
end of the
Apex
race,
and
is
a meaningless
Yoru
game,
insane.
apart from VFL.
And
But that's what
that gave
VFL's
so
for.
much
To make those
space
meaningless
to
games
Elo on
actually
the
have some
chamber,
rooting
then I'm
interest for you.
excited to see this.
Well, the battle has already commenced. One of the two sheriffs, in fact now both, firing away on middle. Ghosts alongside
Okay, on
them
attack
for
side,
NAVI.
we're playing the Fnatic comp
Big
for
spread
Koi.
on this team. The short play.
There's
a
Navi
challenge
sticking
for
to the
Hazel. He's
old
thrown in
tried
ice,
and
it's
tested.
caught 3.
You're
Good
going to slow
information,
it down
but
after that KO
Movistar
knife
Koi
for
are
sure.
far from committing.
Generally, you're going to see a lot of mid, of course.
Patiently wait, put some
It's kind of one of the problems with this comp is
Navi,
you kind of
maybe
do
force them
need to
to
take
push
mid control.
elsewhere. They have actually put the Cypher setup, though, on this A side of the map, so the expectation might be that this is the direction of that push. They've already spotted the TP, but they know that it's a ruse.
See, it's a
and
fake.
can quickly, or should be able to quickly react. The fact is, though,
It's not a
B
ruse,
side
it's
is
actually
about to be
a
under
gate
some
crash.
serious
Oh yeah, here comes the push. Steps already heard. Ruxic knows what's up against him. He's going to hide from any sort of
Players on
reveal that
site.
could come through. Knife again, catching info. I heard 3 pings. Ruxic did too. He grabs one. Backside though, Xiao's under pressure. They're coming from both doorways, but he does a lot of damage. Keeps them in it.
Fly.
Nice shot from
I
Flyer,
mean, he
but
did
it's
hit a
not enough to
headshot.
take Alexic down. The Sheriff headshot, on the other hand, more than enough. Monster in the tank left on
Sheriffs.
site. We talked a big game about Natank, and here he is on the Yoru.
Nice.
Finding
Oh,
one,
1v1.
and Monster left
But the health
to
is
take
so
down
in Hero's
Hero,
favor.
but he's so low. One shot needed.
They're
He's
both low.
put Hero down to the same sort of health. It's going to be close. The first shot to land will conclude the round. Koya being good
Oh.
in pistols, but
And he
Hero
tagged him
a
through the
little bit
box.
better this time. 10 HP. The wall saved him.
Yeah,
The
it
wall
probably
saved
feels
him,
a
that's
little
so
bit hard
unlucky.
done by that. He didn't manage to close out in the last map, over 30 kills to his name, and it doesn't seem like he's stopping, switching up the roller away from the controller we saw in the last, back to his trusty Sentinel. And considering, yeah, normally you would expect him almost to be that B-site anchor in a lot of cases. It's his rotation
Oh, that was
in
close.
this one that does
Okay, the
damage.
Filu Force here.
Interestingly, though, we're going to see that solo
no shield.
outlaw play. Now, you kind of have the expectation of a lot of light shields, especially if you're up against NAVI. They were the kings of the light shield rifle, 2 pistols. That was always what they did. Well, guess what? They got 4 light shields, and he has a one-shot kill sniper.
This could definitely be interesting. You think in this round there's always going to be in the back of your mind about taking those long-range fights, like probably Filu invests a little bit, gets his 8 headhunter bullets coming in, almost got a Guardian, and a little bit better. But this could definitely catch him by surprise. And the
He's
thing is, the
going
only guy
towards
with
the
full
judge,
shields,
which
he's
has
got
full
a
shield.
judge. So he's not going to be the one peeking on range. This gives him a real chance to win the round, but the short play, short with an outlaw, it's bold, and it's into the full shields he goes. The tag found.
Oh, that's unlucky.
But the judge
one guy.
immediately answers up. Luckily, the tank's able to trade.
It's still though, you got a 20% chance of walking into him, and you hit that immediately. Natank now gets the thing. That's the thing, you can juggle this weapon around onto different players. See how much damage you can do. I believe there was only a singular pistol in play for the side of NAVI. and all the rest of the players are one shot to this sniper. I'd say it's a hefty risk to go any further. The problem,
There's just
though,
no
is that
point in
his
walking,
sniper
like,
is also one shot.
Just let Natank take
So
a
the
fight.
Sheriff headshot.
Yeah, I know that's going to be a player that can survive many scars being delivered, and especially not from the Outlaw. 30 HP on the tank. It's a quick conclusion and one pick onto the man who had full shields and a judge. The rest of the team surviving. NAVI have got to be pretty happy about that.
Spike down mid.
Good start from Alexic. I think important as well that he starts getting back into things, because I think in the last map you could see like some of the confidence maybe fading away a little bit from what he was doing in some of the earlier rounds when you go back to Icebox. Instead, well, after the judge was dropped, we've actually got a second Outlaw into play. That's been picked up. Ruxic has been enjoying the sniper. He now gets to use that. That's on the back of the A site. This round definitely has some legs to it.
DP out insta.
Without a doubt.
Again, you got to be taking that mid control.
We start Koi droning out on mid. That's been spotted. Slightly delayed, but a drone back in return, just confirming that space isn't capitalized on. It's then filled in by Alexic. And he has an opportunity here. Fly at full shields, so he can take a shot from that Outlaw. But it would set him up in a pretty tough position for the rest of the round. Jump Spot sees some players deep on mid.
I just heard a take that any pre-franchising doesn't matter since it won't matter that much in 5 to 10 years. Am I a history if I think that's crazy dismissive, especially when 2023 was a shit year?
Yeah, I think people will still remember
Aggressive position. Angels managed to make
the
that
early
stick, though.
years. Obviously, as time goes on,
Ruxic's still here.
like less
You might
and
even
less.
expect the second player with the sniper. That one's for free, and he can get out of there. Angel now jumps back in with the distraction. This
Be a long
crossfire is
half
causing
of
so
hour
many
for
issues,
Koi.
and even a paranoia now thrown in. It's the dive in with a sniper from Alexic. Well, Angel's finally been cleared. But Monster, 15 seconds, no spikes, and 2 Outlaws to face off against. That one was a little
Because the
bit
thing is,
too
you have
easy
so
for my
many,
liking.
I mean, Alexic
you know,
diving
like,
in, that never
the streets aren't gonna
happens
forget
unless you have
loud.
Angel inside of main. Because
You know
at
what I
that point,
mean?
you know what control you have.
Or
and you know
Gambit.
that paranoia
Streets ain't forgetting
has hit.
Gambit or
For
loud.
Fanny G, it's going to be so frustrating. Just as he goes to set up the paranoia, Angel invades the smoke. And that's not a play of,
Or even
you
Optic.
know, over-aggression. That's a play of necessity. He was about to be revealed. He needs to step in the smoke and just happens to catch perfect timing. It's got to be frustrating because it's hard to account for something like that. For Movistar Koi, that's what loses them the round. Angel having main control.
Like, I would still say
3-0 start.
2022 was the
And now,
was
what should be 4. With
in terms of
Movistar
like
Koi coming
games
out
played.
business.
I think that was the best year.
Alexic in the smoke.
He saw just a tiny peon.
He was ready for one. That was straight through the wall. All right, Paddy G is going to feel hard done by. This is squeaky
The most
clean
forgettable
of what
Masters
Beeler-
winner. I'm telling you right now, the most
We
forgettable
mentioned he
Masters
had
winner
so
in
much
5 years will be
success.
T1.
In the match versus Apex, it was an 8-round attack side half, and that's a nice shot. But he'd have to win the 1v5. Otherwise, they need to win every single round to match up that half. I don't think it's happening.
He's got 7 bullets in the headhunter. And he's got 3 bullets in his chest. So,
yeah,
that's going to put that one to bed. 4-0 start. 4 rifles carried through by NAVI. Already a number of players who
Literally
have
the best final in
a
history.
healthy
I agree.
buffer
I agree with you.
of
It is the best final in history, and people
This
will
is
still
looking
forget it.
Pretty scary early on.
Because
in
T1
Movistar
probably
Koi. 'Cause we come in
will
here,
just
we
kind of
talk
be
about
This is
the
what
decent.
I like this shit.
All right, he likes this.
No,
stuff.
The
And
people don't.
Filu coming in on
People
the
won't
chamber,
forget
how
Fnatic
much
Tokyo.
impact that could have. Right
That'd be
now,
crazy.
There's not been a lot to report back
Are
on.
they gonna do the the RX, the Vision Strikers? It looks like it. They're
It
setting
does.
up early for the flash. Paranoia already sent through. Flash immediately as they'll go for the aggression is perfect. That's about as well as it could go. They're still going. They're not giving this up. They're continuing that fight forward. Fatty G has done well to stabilize, but even he can't hold on any longer. You
It's
see
not
the
looking good.
setup of
Alexic's
that
10
strat,
and 1.
one that's been run for such a long time, and
Then 11 and
Alexic,
1.
we mentioned the last map, and he has immediately delivered.
That's gotta suck too. You've just upgraded his rifle for him. Now
People
he's
only
got
think
that
FPX is
operator
the
to
most
play
forgettable
with.
now
A
because they
5-0 start
refuse to
with
accept that
3-0.
FPX would have won Reykjavik.
So what do we say coming in? Oh yeah, he sucked on the last map. He had a lot of bad plays, a lot of rounds that didn't go his way, a lot of shots that didn't land. If he can find that map 1 energy, this is a quick conclusion. And here he is. This is not map 1. This
Also,
is
I think FPX is the.
he is locked in.
I mean,
for
I think
playoffs.
that's crazy
Soon
that you
the
think
team may
FPX
be
is
two.
forgettable.
5
Like, if
to
you were
0
there
start.
actually watching Copenhagen, FPX I think is that Copenhagen I think is one of the most memorable tournaments. The final was a banger. FPX Paper Rex, clash of styles. FPX went on a full lowers run. They got to playoffs, went to lowers, and fully ran it back with Sugetsu coming into the team. He then wins the tournament in that last round. They played with a sub at the start, exactly. They couldn't go to the first tournament, which they would have won. The Paper X Breeze comp, exactly. The sub was Cider.
Level that they've been delivering in what feels like every game. Like, for both of them. Alexic obviously going in first. The guy should be having a lot less success than he is. But he is able to deliver again and again. 5-0 start, 11-1, and an
Are we ever going to have a
gifted
rivalry as
him.
good as Optic Loud?
Movistar Koi. Let's hope that timeout had some solutions.
Ooh, oh, he's going to know that they're there at this point, but it almost doesn't matter.
Bro.
Oh, he's had enough. He's decided to put any doubters to rest, any question marks are looking to be put down, and has the support of Xiao to make sure
I mean,
that
yeah,
nobody's able
probably.
to get anything done in the backline. Now, you might be looking at this and going, okay, that must have been a low buy. That must have been...
I'd say if
such a piece
Sen
or two. This is
and
everything. This is all
G2 dominate
the
Americas
finances
next
of
year,
Movistar Koi.
you'll start
They
thinking
hit the
about...
play
Like, if
to
Sen
try
G2
and
starts
find
being
the gap in
closer, but they
NAVI.
stay the best two
But what
teams
about
next year...
Is it a 1v5?
Like, if they
You might
start
have
playing
looked at this
banger
coming in.
games against each
Another
other,
in-zone flawless for NAVI
then you
confirms
will
it. If you
start to
came in
think of that.
thinking
I think
that
as
this
a new one.
comp from Movistar Koi, as you said, not something that will catch NAVI by complete surprise. If you thought that the tank
You have to
on
win
the
these
Euro,
Euro
if you
rounds,
thought
by the
that
way. These are the rounds
Elu
you
on the
literally have to
chamber
win.
was something that NAVI wouldn't know
So
how
yeah,
to
it's
play
looking
against.
pretty
Well,
rough.
they do know how to play against this. It's been nothing
Nice,
but
Alex.
stoppage
Very good
for
timing.
NAVI. Flawless rounds, or at least clean rounds in what feels like every one of the 6 that have been put up so far.
Yeah.
And for Movistar Koi, they need to find the
She's
counter.
going with
'cause
Alpha
right now,
Matter
it's
instead of
Navi that
Zek
have
and
it.
Nets.
And I think as well, even...
That's close, to be
even
honest.
the
I don't know if
biggest
there's a
KO
correct
rate,
answer to that.
Has got to be quite
I mean,
happy
there
with
will
how
be.
that supportive utility has been going
Probably,
so
unless they end
far.
up on exactly
I
the
think
same
Xiao
points.
as
There will
well
be a
has
correct
been
answer, but I
supplying.
couldn't tell you for definitive
This
what
was
will
always
be
his
the best
map.
answer of
Like,
that.
go back to even him playing the Fade on this map. He was a force to be reckoned with.
Activated.
Tour de force being thrown in. At this stage, you've got to try something. Getting decimated. Is Alexa going to go for this repeat? He isn't. He wins. Filu is waiting for that. Definitely a little slow on the trigger, but at the same time, Alexa
I mean,
is
brother,
just
in the
a
game.
different gravy.
Well, his
I think this comp might be a bit past its sell by date. It's one of those things
you
where
can't measure it. Oh, that flash even
you know, like
catches Fatty. Good luck.
people
You're
know
stuck,
how
you're slowed,
to
and
play
here
against
comes
the
push
attack
on
side
short.
now.
He didn't
They
even
know
try.
you have to
Alexic
go
didn't
mid.
find the kill there. He got some damage. His second death on the board.
Careful.
The problem,
Monster
one of the
alone
problems with this comp is
against
it
three.
doesn't play
That
into the
re-peak from Alexic,
strength of
knowing
Yoru.
that the tour de force was there, knowing that the main thing that could change
Like, you're
this
playing
round
Yoru
was that
because you
ultimate.
don't
And he says,
love, I
know
guess,
he's
enough
holding
of
me.
the Vice
I know
stuff.
there's a rule that you don't re-peak
But
it
the
up,
problem,
but
like,
I've got it
Yoru's
up.
strength, right,
Screw it.
is
And he wins the
I'm going to
fight.
threaten
That's
this,
gotta suck for
and then I'm
Movistar
going
Koi,
to
'cause
come over here and
the one hope
actually
of the
be
round
here, and
fades
we're
so
entering on this
quickly,
side
and now
instead.
Monster, look, if you make
But
this
the
clutch
thing is,
happen,
like,
we're back
wherever,
in the game,
like,
baby.
Yoru
This
has to be
thing
the
3 mouse is good for my
front
VFL,
spear
but
of
also
this.
screw Koi for being shouting merchants. Glad I don't have to hear loud losers screaming till 2026 after
And
Ascent.
all hope for Movistar Koi is looking to fade. That's ridiculous.
Not quick enough. And that was one of the major factors when you go back to their
Brazil.
victory versus Apex was Natang and Filu.
I mean, if we get a 13-0, then the Ruxic...
60 on chamber. Dog.
Alright. Okay. You can add in Natang if you want. To be honest, you could just circle the hog. Yeah, that works. Just highlight everyone.
That was perfect.
Nailed it. Well, there you go. Natang has
Yeah,
heard
they
the
get a
call.
first kill.
Bruxic down early.
That's why I didn't circle.
Of course. Yeah, now he's 3 and 7. Those are stats he wants to have. but they desperately need to start stringing some rounds together. 7-5 is definitely not a death sentence. They went 5-0 on the defensive half versus Apex. And I think especially you get that operator in hand, there's an opportunity. Filu watching, waiting, Angel is there. It's going to be debate. I don't mind it.
Right, there you
They
go.
try
Now
and
5v3.
utilize the dart to
Well, you're going
pull
towards
his aim
Alexis, so
away,
you're probably
but
going to lose.
He has teammates. That's a lovely sound.
It is. It's so smooth on the ears.
Don't go back.
Well, 7-0 start.
Oh, no.
This could be the first bump in
still
the road.
here.
Alexic, he's in position. Dash activated. He knows they're on their way. Reveal goes through, but Alexic takes down Filu. He's running for the hills. No ult online, and now no weapon to play with. He's on the shorty backside. Space taken by Movistar
They're
Koi
slow,
on the
though.
back of the steel gardens, but it's taken them so much time that the op is back online.
There's no way you've
They
lost
walked
this round.
into it. Alexic looks
Okay,
to stop
thank you,
them.
Monster.
Finds
What is he
himself
doing?
too.
That was
And
a clone?
I don't know what the tank was thinking. He ran deep. He gave them the ult, the info. And now the 2v2, it's winnable for the... Oh, that shock dart's done so much damage! Wide swing, Xiao deals with it, and it's Monster, 1v1, already tagged up, and Xiao deals with him! 8-0! Oh, that round feels like another fumble!
Yeah, the thing is, it was much better from them at the start. Okay, sure, the maybe slightly overestimating how long the Steel Garden lasts, and that gave Alexic an opportunity, but the trade from Monster was fantastic. They even find themselves with an advantage. And then I genuinely, when I saw that player go through, I was like, that must have been a clone, because that was such a big risk when you already have that advantage.
No,
and yeah,
guys,
well,
we're trolling. Double timeout? Yes, bro. Bro,
oh,
but
you can understand it. 8-0 down, second timeout going to be called. Alexic.
That's tough. That is tough. Why do I not look as upset as RRQ? I mean, I've just kind of accepted, like, it's over. You know? This game is over. For RRQ, there was hope, and they trolled. And I was kind of, like, RRQ winning that game would have made the rest of playoffs more interesting. This one, if Koi lose, it is what it is. I could use with Ruxic getting some more kills, but I could use with Flyer getting some more kills too. Wait,
That
I've
they
got
swing
Flyer
in,
and
pop shot
Ruxic, so I
rings
don't
out,
want this
and
to
the
be a
round
13.
already in question, and then the tank pushing
my
for
points
spawn
just get
control
offset.
when they've just seized sight with a man advantage. I agree with what Simo said. We're trolling.
But if you're,
that whole round
if you're
was
a
a
man
disaster.
down and you do
Huh.
that,
Sure, yeah, you're
I can
trying to make a
understand it.
risk.
I do want Koi to win some
I
rounds.
think maybe just got lost in the madness and, well, 8-0 down. These, even when you go back to Icebox, it was a close game until Na'Vi closed out. This has been anything but a close game. Angel with ult online, Xiao with ult online. Hunter's Fury on the other side, and other than Ruxic, there's not really anyone's hit. Alexic's actually walking further in. They've connected onto Ruxic, but that cross is still being held. This man is playing so aggressively. Look at him go! No fear in the heart of Alexic at this stage. We're seeing peak performance. He's going back for more. Did he hit Flyer there?
I don't think so, but he went for it, that's for sure.
Oh, hello.
Flyer's caught them up
Last
top.
player standing.
It's Alexic alone as Angel
Take your
fades out
time.
in the ult,
Don't
but that
swing.
op is still trained and the Blade Storm comes out. One blade needs to land and it's straight on the head of Flyer. A 9-0 start. Both timeouts from Movistar Koi. But they cannot find the counter. They cannot stop this man. That didn't need to be in the replay. Andy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't need to see that. You're not gonna do it to me. I'm a new man. Great round for NAVI.
I think teams might actually have to start considering moving Na'Vi away from maps where Alexic plays Jet. Like, genuinely. Map 1, he was insane. Map 3, well, there's no doubt this is the best performance we've seen from him. He is treating this like a scrim. He's treating this like he doesn't respect the scrim partner in the scrim. And
He's just
Monster's
peeking out
already
mid,
dead.
man.
That was a swing into middle, by the way. And well, in case you
They've
didn't
lost
know,
their fucking
Xiao's
mind.
also
This actually
playing
might be a
pretty
13
well.
now.
3 for him. Shorty out. I think we might get another death. The KD's going down, but only a little bit.
Well, what is it now?
It's a number that is a little bit less than 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, and I'm going to do some math real quick. You're going to be impressed by this, Tom. The win rate for NAVI so far, 100% on this map. That leaves their opponent on 0%. That's not great. And Xiao, I think this might be the best start to a map we've had from Xiao.
His KD's 5.
Oh, very well done, Tom.
Yeah,
I'm
for some
impressed
reason
today.
I thought he had more deaths.
That took a while, but you got there. But no, like 10-0. Both timeouts used for Movistar Koi. Playoffs.
Remember the OT from the last map? Because I do.
Yeah. No. Movistar Koi, they can wave goodbye to playoffs unless there is an unbelievable turnaround, and it will not be with the help of their coaches.
Oh, okay.
Nice shot.
KD down to
Nice
4.
trade back.
Yeah, this is the best opportunity they have had, and it's not been particularly close. Maybe the clutch that Flyer had not long
Okay,
ago,
here you
but
go.
there is the
Here's
man
a
who's
round.
taken down Angel, Xiao, and
The
Hero.
video in jeopardy.
They definitely got the credits to go for this, to nobody's surprise. At least some wiggle room, at least a chance on the defense. They need to give themselves something here. Batty G fighting into the smoke. While Xiao,
Well, no 13 though.
the Xiao show has been a little bit less frequent as of recent. It's certainly on here, so they have got to respect this man.
Without a doubt, he's 10-3. But he'll be taken down by the recovered
Oh,
op.
there you go.
Filu
Unlucky. No
dealing with
video,
Xiao,
no
a big
13
cheer I could hear from down on the stage as Movistar
Sad.
Koi delighted to find their first round, but it has to be the first of many. This has to be an unbelievable comeback from that squad. With 1 round left to go before the halftime, it has to go in favor of Movistar Koi, or this map is seeing the beginning of the end.
Had Alexiak on my team, but I had 1 point left over for the final week and didn't
Buying
want to
right
waste
back up.
it.
The tongue,
So I
it's
got
definitely been a
Camo
nightmare.
instead.
3
So
and
sad.
11, but at least he has his ult online.
Well, you're not
Immediately
proving that the
see-
TMV viewers aren't dumb.
The gate crash going through, an immediate teleport as he'll look to try and put the pressure on the players around this A site. Hero's setup is in position, ready and waiting, potentially just looking for someone on a kill trip, and that is the trip, but I don't think there's any way they can kill him.
We survive for now.
Ooh.
That reveal could be a different story. Able to cross the site. Flya survives. Nice shot by Filu. Heroes down. Okay.
But they get 2 and win
Movistar
pistol,
Koi
I'm not
finding
even
their
joking.
footing. They've
They
got a
might
leg
have
to
a chance.
stand on now. Late play by Alexic. He's coming up behind, but there's a trap there watching for it. He won't get away with anything, and Angel's on 8 HP. Still
Oh, no.
gets 1.
Why did I
Alexic on the
speak?
flank finds another. Rug 6 in. It's now a 3v2. Angel still desperately low.
Flank
He
should
could be
cook
used
them
as a
here.
human recon. In fact, their normal recon sent in, and Batty
That's
G
Batty cooks them
rips
instead.
them a new one. It's Alexic alone. Time against him. Op in hand and 2 players to drop. This should be done. It should be Movistar Koi.
Batty G with a big round.
Yeah, they've at least gone.
10-2. They're on the board. They have a chance. Who do I sacrifice? Who wants to be sacrificed? I think this one's a bit risky. Pick whoever you want, Zerestix. Honestly, I'm going to let you pick. Find someone's name who you don't like. Pick them. Okay, 10-2, they need pistol, they need bonus, they need to convert the ecos. Get it to 10-6, and I'll consider it. I'll consider it. You're putting Panana at the sacrificial role. Ooh. Ooh. Tom trying to figure out Alexis KD at 20-4. I mean, the koi shirt, that's actually quite a fun shirt, no? It's got kois on it. Koi fish. What's the plural of koi? Is it koi? Is the plural of koi fish, koi fish? Koi is plural. What's the singular? Koi means fish. Does koi actually mean fish? So the name is Fish Fish.
Talking about in the tank on the Yoru, that comfort hasn't been here, but you can look at him. It's the whole team. It's the game plan. It's a Lexic on the other side being a menace. He started to put up deaths towards the end of the last
Pond
half,
is literally
but
fish
the guy was on
pond.
fire. 19-3 at one point. A big reason why NAVI, the main reason.
So why
for
do you
sure
associate with a
why
certain
they're
type
leading
of
by so
fish?
much. And now he's
So
on
you're
the
telling me that I could say
He'll be
this
the
is a
one
koi
hunting
pond and it
down
has a
isolated
goldfish in it?
players. Leading the way. Leading by example for certain. Just a few rounds needed for Navi, and if they win this pistol, that is
Yeah,
the
he could be
beginning
called
of the end for
Benji
Movistar
Koi.
It's a slow, tentative round. Coming out from Navi in their victory versus Fnatic. They won both halves. 7 of their rounds coming on the attack. They have always been very good at the attack side of this map, although they've gone without checking a corner. Ruxic seems to deal with that with relative ease, though.
And
It's
Flyer
only
died
the
as
one.
well.
Filu's managed to hold on to B main control. The paranoia
you
sent
don't
through
wanna give
isn't
away
going to be
where you
able
are there
to
with the
connect
smoke.
onto him as he's had to fall back. Ghost retrieved as he'll look to fight them all, but he's been dropped.
I hate the way
Shao.
Filu played it. I hate the
Decent
way...
damage on the Shao.
Well, the tank should always get 2 there.
Shields.
I mean, that's just actual
Gone.
panic.
30 HP as well, stripped away. Monster and Batty G, the ones that have to fight their way back through. You got 2 flashes to work with here, though. The Arc Rose on Monster has been placed on the A site. So unfortunately, he won't be able to activate that to any effect. But the paranoia for Batty G, that could open up a big avenue for them. Shao, close to the smoke, but not going in. A player about to walk through. He gets caught on him, but the kill still goes the way of Movistar Koi, but with the time
Batty
ticking,
get
a
that
Monster
kill?
down to 40.
Fine.
Ruxic could have this one across the line. He's got the read, knows exactly what his opponent was doing, and hides behind the smoke.
And Ruxic
Jumping
is the goat.
out, and it's a
GG.
nightmare for Movistar Koi. They're looking out of their
GG,
depth
Panna,
at
Panna, you live.
11-2.
Yeah, I said it when this map pool came up. The Icebox choice was a risk. You're going into a strong map for Navi. They lost that one. They allowed Corrode through, a map they never played, and fair play to them, they won that one. But then you also give Navi Ascent, a map you
I'll take it
recently won, but
September.
also they beat Fnatic on, and that risk does not look like it's paid off. They gave Navi the keys to the castle. Well, right now, it feels like they're moments away from their prize, the knife almost taking away that headhunter. And of course, you look at the economy of Koi. They have put everything into this.
Bro, why not
This is
buy
a
full
full
shields,
buy round.
Filu? Bro,
Yeah,
you need to
they're
win this round.
Unsurprisingly, not fighting for 10 in a row, but that means this round has to be
They could buy an
theirs.
outlaw. What is he? I mean, he hasn't, but
Here.
fuck me.
Different circumstances, perhaps. For Movistar Koi, this
But why haven't they bought an outlaw?
their final stand here and now. 12-2.
They're
with
defensive
low
forcing. You
economy.
gotta
If
expect
they
them to
lose
force,
this,
surely.
the 10-round streak would still only get them in overtime.
Flyer, at least get to 5, buddy.
For
Get
Navi,
pick
they
up
are
a kill.
understandably
You're an
cautious
NA
in
player.
their
You can
approach.
get a kill this round with this stinger.
In the end, they'll move towards the A site.
This is where Batty G is waiting with his judge.
Smoke yourself
He'll
off here.
force back off the
Smoke
angle,
yourself
but
off.
see if he can get anything done from this position. They know he's here. He's spamming away with the judge. There's only 2 bullets left. Seems like he'll get time for the reload, and this could actually pull rotations in. A couple of players now here. Navi are being stalled out, and Batty G manages to win that
on.
opener. Another player close. The stinger at range from far. Maybe not the play from Flyer. He's just too far away
Flyer's
from the
gonna get
rest
me
of the
fucking
team.
-2 this map.
And while Batty G could only
gonna
do so
offset
much with the
Rux's
judge,
map.
a post plant, 2 players, one with a stinger,
Oh.
one only with the headhunter.
Just one
Hero.
kill. Just
And
one
Hero's
kill,
even there
Mr.
in
Flyer.
backline to close out the round.
Brother, you have a
That's
head
it. That should be the end of it. The judge dealt with the Stinger peak in heaven never stood a chance. The Spectre wouldn't have fared much better, I'll tell you that.
I can start putting Euro in
many
next.
guns.
I mean, it's a fucking bit late for that, isn't it?
Reveal here, making all the difference. Well timed by Shao.
Down A.
This is it. 10 rounds in a row needed. The gun is going to look better this round than the last, but it's certainly not where you want to be standing when you're facing down the barrel of a 10-round streak just to hit overtime. No ultimates online to make the difference, and if any are going to come on, it's probably for NAVI, especially with the old placement on this map. They've already spotted one close on mid. They know Filu's here.
Escape.
He's 4 HP. He's trapped in the corner. He's revealed as well. Surviving for a moment till the nade comes in from Angel.
Flyer got a kill. Let's go. That's plus 1 point.
But it's trades back and forth.
It's actually
with
minus
NAVI
1 still, but it's plus 1
being
overall.
just a
You know what I
few
mean?
kills away from locking in playoffs and locking out Movistar Koi.
Let's fucking go.
A couple of, or at least one tagged up player. That is Alexic. A Spectre waiting for him on the other side, but it's more so the isolation, the wall could
Alexic
create
on
a
the
chance,
24/7,
it's definitely
baby.
been noted. They're going to try and swing this one all at the same time, and he's only going to manage the one. Batty G under pressure. Paranoia has left him completely blind, but his reposition is solid.
Rucksack,
Still surviving while waiting for his teammate, but it's Rucksack on the other side that has caused them issues throughout this series so far. He may be revealed, but he can now just teleport to the other side of the map.
One of them
get
has to
a
get a kill.
3v plant, and
How many kills does he
that
have?
grants Flyer a weapon, but it also will buy a lot of time.
Oh, 13, he needs
Fighting
one
for
more.
tournament
Actually,
life.
tactically throw this, Rucksack. I need you to
Rucksack's not the man
tactically
you wanna
throw here.
face. With that in mind, he's delivered in so many rounds. And although he's been a little quieter so far, 13 and 9, Alexic's taken everything from him. All those opportunities, but here's his chance to make that difference. Spots the player close. Shorty in hand, he's chasing
Let's
down.
fucking go. Good choice,
Waiting at
Rucksack.
distance. Survives on
Good
35.
tactical throw. And now,
Gets another round for
Get an ace.
Movistar Koi, but the climb back, it is going to be steep.
It's them surviving for the year. They'll live to tell the tale at least a little bit longer. They did well in a lot of those early fights. I think it was actually Flyer winning a fight with a Spectre from bottom to top mid.
I'm losing those. Never say never, eh? Never say never. Because never say never.
I think most people have said never. But we'll see. 9 rounds
Justin
in a row.
Bieber coaching Koi.
Still
That's a little
full
reference
fight
for
coming
you
into
younguns. Justin
Navi.
Bieber was a pop star of the
He's trying
2010s.
this again. He's been caught for a second time, but will be able to teleport out. They're going to leave Natank behind, but the nade now going into the corner. Didn't really force him into the open, but there's no one facing it anyway.
He was just hungry for the fight. Movistar Koi certainly won't give up. As we heard the Justin Bieber reference, Powell would be very excited if he was here. For Movistar Koi, it is a uphill battle, as we said. And now NAVI grouping up towards
A lot of you
this
seem to
B
really
site.
like
There
that
is
joke.
utility to spot them and stop them, but there's a
Yeah,
player
even
holding.
Mitch liked it.
Flyer needs to either get one or get out, and he won't go down, at least for now.
Knife takes
Thorns.
his utility. Hero has caught
Okay,
Filu
never
as well.
mind. Filu's
That
just,
leaves him
again, just
completely
fucking...
isolated.
Filu-
Finally, the utilities
if
come
Filu
through.
was a
The two
mouse-
players have already crossed. He needs to be aware of switching.
He
where
would
he's
die
looking,
to
but
any
the
mousetrap.
Thorns aren't going to last forever, and the rest of the team are
Any
very
fucking
slow
mousetrap,
to make their
he
move.
would die
I
to.
guess still worried about Hero. He found a kill just moments ago. Monster has done well. Given them an opportunity. Rucksack down early. But instead,
You wouldn't
they're
even have to
still
put the
looking. They are
cheese
still
on the
hunting
thing.
For Hero. He's waiting on the site, and they're looking to back mid to see if he's just waiting around. They'll finally realize, but that has bought a lot of time. Hero is going to be dealt with. Monster again! He's stepped up as a savior, but there's still 2 to go.
And one of them's Alexic. Hell of a game he's played so far. Angel grabs one. Alexic close in the smoke. He's baited them in. Hook, line, and sinker.
Well, GG. GG, Koi. KC are in playoffs. The KC Liquid game now doesn't mean shit. And it is over for Koi. NAVI are also in playoffs. Well, there it was. Ruxic's not even gonna get a fucking bonus point. Well, my boys on Koi. They end. Let's see, where did they finish? Overall rating. Batty G. Almost a 1. Monster. Almost a 1. Are they the highest rated Koi players? I think they are. Flyer. The tank. And Filu actually improving. But yeah, kind of rough. Well, GG everyone. How many points did Ruxic get? You'll find out in a second. He didn't get any bonus. He got 3, 4, 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think he got 13 points. Which is pretty good. That's pretty good. And so if you IGL'd Ruxic, also pretty good. My VFL, how many points did Flyer get? Let's check that. Flyer got 2, 4, 5, 4. Oh, only 4. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day. I will see you tomorrow for DRX versus Talon and PaperX versus T1 in the morning. And then Giants Heretics, Gentlemates Vitality. This game is for first seed. This game is to keep Vitality potentially alive. If Vitality lose that, then this game is just for fourth seed. This game now is meaningless. Actually, because this game is meaningless, I might actually take a break to go and watch the Liverpool game. And I know that some of you will hate me for that, but at the same time, I don't give a shit. So, goodbye. Tomorrow is a good day. Tomorrow has some very good games. Oh, I will raid Chobra. If Chobra's still streaming. He is, but he's not streaming the game. Oh, fuck that. You don't get any raid. No raid. Goodbye.